Good evening, good morrow, and good day, and welcome to another edition of Slice and Dice here in the Manylands campaign. It's Jack here, your Dungeon Master / Game Master for this evening, and host of Slice and Dice. And as you can see, I'm now back on video, yay! Because we had a workaround fix rather than a normal fix, but we're fixed. That's the main thing, we're fixed. Hello. Good evening and welcome to the guys. Of course, you can see we've got quite the motley crew with us tonight. We've doubled our numbers since our last stream, which was in fact last week, to make up for lost time. We've got our guest star Jess back. Hello, Jess. Currently is gawping. Hello. And after a 1-year break, we welcome back Angelique to the table, everybody.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We're now in the multiverse. Brina's back. We're in the end game now. Good to see you. Now, for those of you who
Thank you.
are watching us on catch up, if you haven't done so already, check out Brina's study break, which is the live stream we did only 2 hours ago here on the channel, which was catching up with what Brina's been up to in the last. Well, actually, she's only really been apart from the party for just over a day, but it feels like so much longer. It feels like, you know, a year. So catching up on what, you know, what she got up to in that time and how she sort of is back sort of in pursuit of the rest of the party. So hopefully she'll be able to jump in and intervene at a convenient moment in what is about to unfold in tonight's episode. Now, so welcome to you, and of course welcome to our regular players. Hello everyone. You may notice we've got everyone here with the exception of Marta, unfortunately, due to blame flights. I don't know which flight company she's using, but blame the airline. The airline have let us down. Otherwise she would be here and we'd have a full house. But hey, goals for next time. And I'm more than happy with 6 of you here tonight anyway, so let's do it. Good evening, 3 kobolds in a coat. Thank you for Tiny Whammy. Thank you for joining us again, because you were here earlier for the study break. Thank you for joining. And before we begin tonight, does anyone have any shameless plugs or things that they'd like to mention ahead of tonight's stream? Anyone?
Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
Mine's not a plug. Mine's just me talking about dice as always.
Yes.
So it's not me. Although, of course, once again, if anyone does have spare cash, I am doing a lot of walking to help raise money to beat cancer, and the Just Giving link is on our page, and all donations gratefully received. One small problem about Marta not making this is that she won't be able to do her shameless plug, so I'm going to do it on her behalf. Regular viewers will know that Marta has, as far as I can tell, all of the voice roles in the latest Five Nights at Freddy's game, but certainly all of the important ones that anyone cares about. Most of all, Roxy, who is the new star of the internet. Marta is doing a signing session on Saturday. See if I can find the place where she shared the link with me on our other server. Oh yeah, she's got handily she has a tweet, so I shall copy the link to the tweet into the chat, so it is in there. But yeah, she is doing an online signing session, 10 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, on the 26th, which is this Saturday, with some prints. And yeah, if you're a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's or Marta or just signings for some reason, get your butt down there and go and check out the tweet that I have linked.
I can tell you that Marta is Roxy, Gregory, the main character.
Yep, the POV
and
character.
Yep.
Vanny, like the evil, scary bunny thing.
Basically, she's all over Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
She is 3 of the 5 Nights at Freddy's. She's just, well, 2 I suppose, plus Freddy. No, not Freddy. Gregory. Yes. Anyway,
a long weekend
all
at
over
Freddy's.
The place. Weekend at Freddy's. that's what. Yeah, thank you for that, Bart. Marshall, new dice.
I just shown off
Talk us.
some dice I
show
kickstarted,
off.
and they
Go ahead.
arrived, and they're like, oh, let's cut that.
Shameless plug.
They're like,
Oh, those are
super-
pretty.
super
pretty green and
sharpened.
white, and very
Love
on
the
brand
white
for the Oberyn, I might say, as well.
Yeah.
So some very
Now, the important
crisp
question,
cuts.
is that light there for you, or is that a specific dice light that you've got for
It's
showing
for
off
me,
dice?
but if I put it on my face, it's like really painful. It's
It's
a
better as a
desk
dice
lamp.
light.
It's a desk lamp.
Yeah.
But if I pop it in the wall, it gives me a little bit of like you can see
A
my
bit of
face.
blue.
Whereas if I turn it off, I'm
I have
moody.
the same with this little.
I'm
it was
vengeance.
It was once a theatre birdie, but if I put it directly in my face, I'm seeing spots.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, a little bit of soft
I
light.
would like a proper nice light for my face, but on a budget, I have this desk lamp.
I am lit by an angle pointed a long way away from me. If it's pointed at me,
Yeah.
then
There's the burn.
that happens.
Yeah, you're looking slightly pale, slightly washed out.
A little bit.
Hard light sources, not great. Looking
Indeed.
pretty.
Well,
Unless
I
they're,
don't
like,
have that.
full
You've
on
got a dimmer
directly at
switch.
face, but then they're
You got a
blinding.
nice dimmer switch. You still.
No, it's just a bulb.
Ooh.
Let's just throw on the internet. There it is.
Is this this is
Oh,
it's
arty.
proper Pixar desk lamp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
I've seen it crush someone to death as it jumped on them.
Sorry.
Well, now feels like a time when we've probably got to move on.
Moving
hang on.
Oh,
on.
thank you for that. Moving on. Moving on.
that a kitty? Do you have a
Shameless
cat on screen?
plug.
I think there is a kitty. There's normally
No?
a kitty. When,
Nevada.
Yeah, Jess, is that Nevada? It is.
Is it
isn't
Nevada?
She gets her
Yeah.
own
it's
shameless
Nevada.
plug, by the way. And hello to Pavel in the chat. Yay,
Oh,
James back in the office.
you absolute madman.
Paw.
Pow pow. Yes.
There she is.
Oh,
So our guest star's guest star, Nevada.
Cameron is trying to decide if Kitty is a face or not.
I think
Yeah.
actually Nevada
What?
deserves an L.
Oh. She does.
There we go.
What
Yeah,
a name
well,
as well.
We'll play D&D later. We're playing with real life familiars now.
Yes, exactly. We're just kind of catching up at this point.
Oh,
Guess
dear.
that makes my beer my familiar. Sold.
Yeah.
Well,
Everyone's got a better familiar than me.
No, that's not
Ooh.
true, James. I think yours.
Nevada also likes to play with dice, so like she kind of
This
pushes
is
my
weird.
dice around in the dice tray.
Yes.
D&D kitty.
my main microphone.
Just
that I have
keep
on
pushing
purpose.
till you get a 20.
She rolls
Like,
actually
oh,
quite well. She rolls better than me half the time. It's really sad.
Oh my god.
It's like,
That
oh, I
is-
got a natural 1. Oh, sorry, my cat changed it to a natural
Does it
18.
count?
It's like, oh, nothing that can be done.
Yeah, the
Does it
dice
count
gods
as
giveth
bend
and the-
luck? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited for these new dice. I just rolled double 20s. Yay.
What I bet you somebody's come
Oh,
up with.
And those are the last 20s. They're
I
going to
was
roll
just gonna
all
say
evening.
you just got all the good rolls out. That's it.
You know
the
those
last
jelly
game I was
dice
playing
that
in-
Marshall showed us not so a while back.
Oh, my edible
I
ones.
bet you somebody has done cat food dice. I bet you.
What?
Somebody out there would have done that.
That's an unpleasant thought.
Why? Why?
Yeah,
Would they
why?
do that?
I mean,
Why-
Nevada
why
would,
do they do any
Nevada
of
would be
these
very
things?
happy for it.
Yeah.
So if anybody finds a place that does it, my cat would be very, very grateful.
Incredible. Well,
Hey, you
on
just
the,
start like a new challenge to dice rolling. You have to roll 5, and the last one alive is the number that you've got.
on the pre-rolling all of your luck away score, I'm streets ahead right now. I've just rolled 4 d20s, and the highest roll was a 7.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
Good.
So
Good.
I am.
Early.
So
Get
Brucon
that
is going
out.
to become as unto a god tonight.
I rolled,
I
I rolled
okay,
4
folks,
threes
as
in
you-
a row last time I played anything.
Oh,
Jesus.
It was
yikes!
a good time. Good. Great time.
As you no doubt you guys at home can probably tell, with the amount of dice rolling that's happening already, the team are spoiling for a fight. So let's jump in with
Yes.
tonight's session here in the Manylands campaign on Slice and Dice. And we're back. So, folks, last time in the Manylands campaign, which was only last week as it goes, Leobrin and Neris take their kobold shaman captive, who would be nicknamed by Brucon the Gimp, and was attached to the out-of-character dungeon table. I can't remember the actual name. It's something like dungeon table. It all sounded very BDSM. Anyway, they take them to Captain Terek's safe house, which apparently has many illusions within it, as it appears to be just a one-room, very nondescript building with a quite questionable bucket arrangement with ice and yogurt in the middle. But in fact, it turns out to be a many-roomed safe house with a bucket with yogurt in it, because Terek loves yogurt. Anyway, they dispense with their captive, agreeing to at least leave him with Captain Terek for one day, at the very least, possibly at the most. Terek didn't seem too impressed about looking after them for that length of time. But it was also noted that this particular charge could be used in negotiations or trying to get information from Nither Xerox, who is the thank you through Kobold to the trench coat, turn myself up. Who is the Nither Xerox is the Lord General of the army in Herthia, and also one of the suspects on their list, who is currently looking into the Kobold Kingdom, who are operating below ground in the sewers, supposedly. So this Kobold charge might be an effective sort of bargaining chip, if you like, with them in their investigation. So something for the party to note. However, they leave the captive with Terek and join Leo and Neris, that is, join the rest of the party, before they skedaddle off to the green sector to go to the meeting with the Moonrunners at the Salacen Inn. Fortunately, because the green sector is covered in a haze, like a pea soup mist, it's very difficult to get through without getting lost. Fortunately, they don't get lost thanks to Malar's assistance with Leobrin in retracing their footsteps. They manage to find their way back, and then they go inside for the meeting. Brucon takes the lead in the rendezvous, shall we say. Although he doesn't speak Draconic, he does speak alcohol and buys quite a lot, in fact, for most of the bar. And that goes down very well with all of the patrons, bar one, a mysterious lizard folk wearing a mysterious cloak that seems to shift in colour when it moves. A Strider-esque figure, as we had noted in last week's session. And yes, Jess, that is in fact Docs, spoiler alert, Docs joined in the meeting which the party are privy to in a quiet side room inside the Salacen Inn. This is where the party met the master of the Herthia chapter of the Moonrunners. His name is Pental Renshaw, and he introduced the guide, his sister, who is the Dragonborn that Seth has been coming across many times throughout this campaign so far, starting off in on the prison wagon in the first ever session, and was previously was at the Hilberg Temple of Spark. Now has appeared in Herthia again, and is the one that has ushered the group into this meeting. Her name, as revealed in the last session, James, is Telereka Renshaw. So you've got Pental Renshaw and Telereka Renshaw, are the brother and sister duo. There's also, as we said, a mysterious lizard folk who, unbeknownst to the party, is Docs in disguise in this meeting, as well as two other kobolds. Matters were discussed, including the party escaping, or a potential escape route from Herthia should everything go south. And not so ironically, the way out is it appears to be a sewer tunnel of sorts in the south of the city. The party are also they also ask about the various suspects on their list that they are investigating, and it's noted which ones are the most sort of influential in the party, in the city, and who basically not to cross if they can help it. And the party also learns that some of the people on the list are in fact in the pocket of the richest Dragonborn in the kingdom, Caladan Lambold, shining quite a light on that particular figure yet again. However, just as Pentel's trying to wrap up the meeting and warning the party to tread carefully with who they go after next, for power begets power, and these are very powerful individuals inside the city that they are looking into. There is an alert at the door as 4 knocks signals that they are under attack, or have at the very least been discovered at the temple. At the inn. The meeting has been discovered, and that is where we pick things up now. So, guys, you're on a state of high alert. You've been told to arm yourselves because it appears that you have been discovered. What would you like to do?
Hide.
Yeah.
You can hide if you like.
Yeah, Malar is going to try and hide. What is around Malar?
Okay, so currently you guys are in you're in a side room on the bottom floor of this inn. It's not a particularly big room, but obviously there's only one door, so there's only one way in or out. And you'll recall from last time there are 2 guard drakes outside guarding the room. There was also another door under the stairs, because you're actually not far from the stairs leading up to the rooms inside this inn. You don't know where that door leads, but perhaps you could hide in there. Might be a store cupboard or something.
Sure, I'll try and I'll open that door.
Okay, so Malar gets out, and you try the door. The guard drakes kind of growl at you. They seem to be also at a heightened state of alert. But yeah, you can open the door easily enough. It's not locked. It's a bit stiff. It doesn't feel like it's been opened in a while. But open it up, and it is in fact a store cupboard.
Okay, Malar will cast guidance on himself and then go into the store cupboard and close the door.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, as he closes the door, then he opens it again and says to everybody, "Oh, good luck." And closes the door again.
Thanks, bro.
True noble spirit.
I mean, a noble spirit. Thank you to Harbinge R2579, who's just started following us. And I should say, because I didn't say it in our earlier stream, but thank you to Van Denenden1 for following us as well. Much appreciated, guys.
Thank you for following us, but not for making an easily pronounced name.
Yes, thank you, Van.
By the way, incidentally, Jack, we've had a comment in the chat on Twitch saying that the music's a bit on the loud side.
Yep. I have addressed. I've put myself up further.
Splendid.
Thank you.
It's all a bit quiet rather than just you, so I don't know if that was...
Oh, you're all a little quiet. Yes, I have brought the music down a tad as well. Because I think the intro music is very loud, and then the rest of it not so loud. But we'll look at that for the future. Anyway, Malar, you can make a stealth check. You can. In fairness to you, the DC is not going to be particularly high because you're hiding in a cupboard. It's really about whether you're making a lot of noise while you're in there. You definitely can't be seen.
Yeah, that's 18.
Okay, you're fairly convinced you're pretty well hidden in that cupboard. Obviously, as with any stealth check, if somebody opens that cupboard, no stealth check's going to save you.
Yeah. Brucon remains seated and pulls out a deck of cards and deals everybody except Malar in. and piles a bunch of money on the middle of the table.
Are we not hiding?
Money. I don't think we can all fit in that cupboard while Malar's in there.
I think none of us can fit in that cupboard while Malar is in there. All of the available space contains Malar.
Jack, in the directly opposite from the door, what's the wall like? Is it like a open window and stuff there, or is it just a flat, straight wall?
No. So immediately in front of you, it's a flat, straight wall of wood, but you can see just behind it would be the stairs leading up. So the cupboard is kind of further along that corridor, just to one side.
Is there a wall that basically cast silent image to make a wall 5 feet in front of it, so the room looks smaller than it is?
You can do that. Yeah, 100%. You can do that.
Yeah. So if the wall's flat enough and it's not got lots of stuff in the way, I'm going to go up to the wall, cast silent image, and make a fake wall.
So
5
making a
feet
fake
front of
wall
it.
in the corridor where you guys. So you guys and your door are behind that wall, right?
And we're in a secret room.
Yes. So you're making the doorway
someone's
appear like a
coming.
wall. Yeah.
Yeah, your
I think
idea's
it
smarter
sounds
than
like it sounds like the opposite, basically. Like that Seth is not trying to make people who enter this room think that it is not a room. He's trying to create an illusory wall that would be between us and the people entering the room. So the room looks the same, just a bit smaller than it actually is.
Oh, so so the wall is inside the room with you. So
it was saying it's like 5 feet
They open the
closer.
door and come in.
So
Okay,
it looks
okay,
like they've
I
entered the
misunderstood.
cupboard.
I
Exactly,
misunderstood. So firstly, thank you for correcting us, Van den Enden. Van den Enden.
Van den
in the chat.
Enden, nice.
Van den Enden, thank you very much. Secondly, okay, you can do this. However, the problem you have is this very large round table. It does take up most of the room, so you would have to kind of upend the table and put it to one side, which would ruin your card game if you wanted to put a wall in here. If, however, you wanted to put a wall, either an illusory kind of wall to cover up the door, or else to cover up the hallway of which your room is down, you could do that.
Yeah, I'll do
Having to
that
move
one.
things around. Which one? Sorry, the door or the hallway?
The hallway.
Hallway. Okay, cool. You can make an illusory hallway now. Yeah, you can do that. So you step out. How big is this? How big can it be with silent image? Remind me.
I think it's 15 feet cube.
Easily enough, then. Easily enough. It's a 10-foot corridor, so you can do that. No problem.
Yes, minor illusions 5 foot. Silent image is 15.
That's why I thought I'd check. Okay, cool. So you can do that. What are the rest of you doing in the meantime? So Brucon's getting out the cards and the money, gambling.
Yeah, setting down to play. Otherwise, it's very
Someone
weird if
walks through
Brucon's
this illusory corridor and is like, "What? We're playing cards."
gambling's
Pencil
legal,
and
isn't it?
Telerekka kind of look from one to the other, brother to sister, then back at the rest of you. Pencil says, could you fill me in exactly what your plan is here?
Is she talking to Brucon playing cards?
Yes.
Oh, plan? No, I just thought we'd have a game of cards. You in? Says Brucon, gesturing as if to deal her in.
I would love to be in, as I'm sure my sister would, but we kind of wanted to deal with the threat that is potentially about to storm into the inn, perhaps? Yes?
Okay. Well, by all means. Well, what were you thinking?
Either we would try and... well, we would probably try and either defend this place or if not, try and escape from it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, with the illusion there, hopefully they shouldn't come in. Maybe
I like
a couple of us
this, though.
stand on the side.
Yes.
If someone realizes an illusion at the wall, we pull them through the wall and kill them.
Yes, I like this. I like this. The element of surprise. It's very theatrical. I do. I can see why Teller wanted to bring you into the Moonrunners, actually, Mr. Seth.
Finally, someone likes the killing plan. Every time it's like, oh, kill them. It's like, oh, wow, that could be bad.
Well, maybe you're just hanging out with the wrong friends. I don't know. It's not me to judge. You know.
Yeah, no,
anyway.
As I said, I'm like, yeah, that's a good plan. Definitely hanging out with the wrong people. I'm just going to put a chair in front of Malar's door so it just makes sure he's nice and secure in there.
You would hear this happening, Malar. This scraping of the chair as it.
This is skirting alarmingly close to an Edgar Allan Poe story now. Getting dark. Well, Brucon kind of looks around and goes, "Well, I mean, if you want to fight, then fair enough. I just thought you know, a card game sounded more fun, but fair enough. And he just
It does
kind of
sound more fun, and potentially could work to deceive them, although you do stand out somewhat. So if they are after the pit champions, I don't think you can disguise yourselves.
No, that's true. Yes, well, you'd rather have me there. All right, well, violence it is, I suppose. And Brucon pulls out his tonfar and kind of, you know, casually, you know, stands up and just kind of loiters around, waiting for something to happen, pausing only to remind him, lean over, peel back the cards and remind himself what he's got, and then puts them back, tucks them back in. And then waits.
Meanwhile, Telereka turns to the lizard folk, which is dogs in disguise. Although they've dealt with you a few times before in your investigation over the last year. She turns to you, says, "You know, you don't have to stay here if you don't want to. There's you know the way out if you need to slip by."
I'll see how it goes first.
Okay, cool. Right, so we shall wait and see, shall we? You know, Mr. Seth, I have a few magical tricks myself, which may prove useful to us here. And she pulls out her hand crossbow and then kind of takes her position on the other side, out in the corridor with you, Seth, but still behind the illusion. She kind of hides in amongst the at the end of this particular corridor. As noted last time, there's a kind of storage area, so there's some barrels, boxes, and that kind of thing. So she kind of just moves in amongst then and has a hand crossbow at the ready to shoot out anything that comes through the image.
Dox would probably join them with her heavy crossbow.
Okay.
I'll stand right after the illusion, so if someone pokes through, can like pull them through or stab them.
Yeah, sounds good. You can, of course, do that. Sounds good. Meanwhile, we've got Brucon, Leo, and Neris, and Pentil all still kind of round the table. Pentil's just kind of places his hands out in kind of, you know, in a statesmanly kind of, I own this place kind of look, with his much larger chair than everyone else, of course, status and everything, and just kind of nods with a wry grin to Brucon and the others. I think I'm going to enjoy this. Let's see what whatever's out there is made of, eh?
Sure, I imagine it's probably flesh. But hey, who knows?
Yeah, you're funny. I like it. Meanwhile, outside, Brina, you are moving through the haze. And as noted earlier, lots of other creatures seem to be also moving through this haze. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear, we know how she does on those. Yeah. That is a 10 minus something, I think. Yep, -1, so a 9.
9. Okay. You are knocked flat onto your butt as a kobold in studded leather crashes into you, and also kind of has to try and keep their footing. Fails dismally, collapses in a heap with you on the ground. Looks up at you. They've got many piercings, kind of. They kind of look like a puffer fish with how many kind of spikes and stuff they have all around their face. And look at you. What are you doing here?
Sorry, I was walking. I didn't see you.
I've got one, guys. I've got one.
You look very impressive.
I need you to roll initiative, please.
Oh dear. Natural 20.
Oh boy! Hi.
-1.
Yay!
Everyone or just Brina?
Just Brina for now. And I'm gonna switch camera feed. Bear with me.
Yep.
All right. Brina's in, and camera feed is over here. We're gonna put it over here because you guys are inside the inn. whereas this is not going on inside the inn. This is going on out here somewhere. Brina, flat on her butt.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kobold flat on there as well. And I'm going to roll for the kobolds. Oh, it's a natural 1.
Natural 20, natural 1. Awesome.
Swell. Opposite ends of the spectrum. There we go. So, Brina, you get to go first. You're both surprised, to be honest. You're both kind of spent 6 seconds like, and then it's your turn.
Okay, so he yelled out, "We've got one."
Yep.
Okay, because I don't think she would attack first unless she thought she was at risk. But this sounds that way, so okay. She's just going to
I just want to get to my friends, okay? So how about I tell you a joke?
and she's gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Amazing. All right. So, are you getting up before casting this, or are you still on the ground?
I'm still on the ground for now. I don't think she would have thought of getting up just yet.
Amazing. That's a wisdom save, isn't it?
Wisdom save, yeah. 16.
Well,
DC
okay.
16.
Well, they have -2 wisdom. So, oh no, sorry, -1 wisdom. These kobolds. So yeah, 12 is going to fail. So it
Nice.
collapses in a fit of laughter on the ground.
Yep.
So now it's prone with
Awesome.
you on the ground, just laughing maniacally there. And continues to laugh
Perfect.
in this fashion.
Perfect, and she'll just go,
Well, okay, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm gonna go now.
bye! And I'm gonna leg it. Just run.
Okay.
Try to get to my friends.
So getting up takes half your movement, and I think your movement speed's what, 25 feet?
Yep.
So you can move 2 squares. You're
Yep.
still in the remember you're still in the mist. So
Yeah.
you did have a sense of direction, but since being knocked prone, that's kind of thrown your direction a bit. So can you make another perception check to see if you can
Yep.
still going in the right direction?
19 plus something.
19 on the
Plus
dice.
3. Yep.
That's good. That's
Plus
good because remember
22.
DC 20. So yeah, 22. Move
Yep.
2 spaces. You've got your bearings now, so you're heading in the direction you believe towards the inn. There's still going to be a little while yet till you get to the main entrance, as far as you're aware.
Yep.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the mist, other shapes are moving about you. They are alerted to your presence by the maniacal laughter and the little chatter, and also because you're now running through the streets. However, it is poor visibility because of the mist. Okay, that's a good roll. Yeah. Okay, so they do get a sense of where you are. Some of these guys, but you don't really know where they are. However, one of them does reach you in time. Another kobold in another studded leather jacket reaches out with a short sword and goes to stab at you, sort of leaping out of the fog. Does a 21 hit?
Yes! Her armor class is 9.
Okay. Good. This is going to go well. With a bit of sneak
Oh,
attack
actually,
on there.
not anymore, is it? Hang on.
It's 10 now with your
It's
cloak?
10 now. Yeah.
She's been shopping.
Yep.
You do take 14 points of piercing damage. It stabs you with a blade.
14. Okay. Okay. That's not good.
Hey, come back here. Yeah.
Okay.
You're aware that there are other kobolds closing in on your location. They seem to be coming from multiple directions, but that one next to you is the only one you can see currently. Actually, you got a 22, so I'd say that you've got a sense that there's another one here, and there's another one here.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And now it's your turn.
It is. She is going to... Let me see if that will work. Can I get the two in front of me in a cone of 15 feet?
not in your current position. You'd have to kind of move around behind this one. So if you move 5 feet back, you could get them both.
Sure, she'll do that. And then I'm gonna blast Burning Hands on both of them.
Alright. Dex saves for both of them, right?
That's a dex save, yeah.
Cool. One crit fails, and the other one succeeds. So I'm going to say the one next to you crit fails, because they're right in front of you. That makes sense. And the other one succeeds.
Yeah. So that's still half damage.
Yep.
3d6. Okay. That is 11 damage.
11 damage. The one at the front is still alive somehow, but in a lot of pain. The one at the back doesn't kind of brushes it off, pats out the flames on their shoulder, but they don't seem too bothered about it. They are still both up.
Right. Let's
Still got 20 feet of
also,
movement.
yeah, let's Misty Step out first,
Nice.
towards the inn, and then do the rest of my movement. So Misty Step 30 feet.
Yep. You missed your
And
step
then-
30 feet and ran 20
Yep.
feet.
Perfect.
Brina, you're about 15 feet from the entrance to the inn. From your misty step, you also noted there are a couple of others around you. Fortunately, I would say you can move through without incurring opportunity attacks from these guys. You can move around them, so it's not a problem. But there's a few of them there. These ones now can't be seen, but one's still laughing maniacally. It's his turn.
Yeah.
He stops laughing! Yay!
Oh no!
He's got a 19 on the dice. He's clear, free and clear.
All
right. So at the end of your turn, then there's still these guys close to you. They're close in. But you know they're there, and they know you're there, so they don't get advantage on the attack this time. All three of them leap in with their swords. Only one of them hits. Whew, lucky you. Only one hit.
That is lucky. With a
Yeah.
10 armor class, that is lucky.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a 10 armor. Sorry, 10 armor class, isn't it?
Yep.
Sorry, there was a 7. 2 of them hit. Sorry.
Yep.
Thank you for your
Shouldn't
honesty.
have said anything, Angelique.
For your integrity, I will award you inspiration for your integrity there.
Thank you. I used it earlier.
You did, so you have some inspiration.
Your integrity.
Integrispiration. So that's the first
That
one.
is 1 integrity, please.
You get, so it's 11 points of damage from the first hit. The other one, similarly, not great. 12 points of damage, so 23 points of damage.
23.
Yeah, altogether.
Brina is down.
Oh no!
Yep.
Me and I would be too, so this is fine.
At this point, with the cacophony of noise that's happening out the front there, everyone else can roll initiative.
All right.
Oh dear, it's good to be back.
Things you love to hear.
That's a 9 on initiative for me.
I didn't use up all the 20s because I just got.
I will.
Oh, dang.
Thanks, thank you, Jess. I will start with who got 20 or above.
22.
22. All right. 22. That's for Leo. Nice. Anyone else? Oh, I'll do Nerish, shall I? Good idea. And I'll bring up her sheet on the old Beyond, unless somebody else wants to pilot her. No? Okay, cool.
You're all good.
You've been running Neris for a while. Seems to make sense to continue.
All right, sure. I mean, I'm certainly in the RP in terms of the combat. We'll see. We'll see how effective I am. Okay. Anyone else? So no one else than 20 or above? No? Cool. Then 20 to 15, I've got Brina at 19. Anyone else?
I'm at 19 as well.
Okay, Seth. I'm gonna put you. Above Brina because your dex is horrifically higher than hers.
Yep.
Sorry, Brina. On this occasion.
True.
Otherwise, I get you to roll off. But I think for now, let's put you ahead. Anyone else in the 20 to 15 range? No. Okay. 15 to 10.
Brucom rolled an 11.
Okay. 11. Any advance on 11? No. Oh god. Oh no, Neris. Sorry, Neris did. She's got 13. 11 for Brucom. Alright. 10 to 5.
I got 9.
9. Thank you for Docs. And that leaves Malar.
Yeah, that's everybody. Good. All right, guys, here we go. Let's have this fight. This is going to be good.
So Malar, so cupboard Malar.
2.
2. Very appropriate. 2 for Malar. All right, folks. So you've been alerted that that there's danger approaching. So therefore, you are not surprised at this point. You've had time to prepare. And Leo, you're top of the order.
Yeah.
So over to you.
Where am I? Make this bigger.
You are in the room. Currently in the room with the table.
Pseudo cards. The room we're in is still invisible technically. Or
yeah, it's
is
behind Seth's illusion, which I'll put a little token up for.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Brina's thing's happening well outside. Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, just that you can hear
Do we even
the
know it's
noises
happening?
outside the front door. You've heard sounds of a scuffle, stabbing sounds, and of a small squeak of a familiar voice falling to the ground.
Okay.
Is she actually close enough for them to hear? Don't
Yeah,
go
you're
easy on me.
You're 15 feet from the door, which is
Okay,
open,
okay.
so I think that's fair.
Sure.
Oh, you were playing cards. It's the loudest sport.
I can't hear you
Oh,
over my
God.
winning.
Wait, and we know Brina's here. Yes, it's hard to track who was here as a character and who was here, not here.
So Brina wasn't with the party. You
Oh.
didn't know she was there. She's been following you of her own accord, but you have heard a voice that sounds very familiar to you. Sounds like her, and you haven't seen her all day.
I mean, I think I have to do the adventure thing rather than the logical thing. Just like hearing noises outside, let's hide down and pretend nothing's happening.
Yeah. I
That's
appreciate
probably
the
Brina.
quandary between. He's like, I don't want to meta. And at the same
No,
time,
no
Dramatic.
meta. Don't
Meta.
meta. Even if she dies, don't meta.
I mean, it's
You
not
can-
like I've got any healing spells anyway.
it's true. If you'd like, you can roll as a free action. You can roll a perception or insight check to see if you can ascertain who this is.
Go on. Insight, preferably.
Yep, sure. Insight
Yes.
works.
Perception is not a. To be fair, neither of these things are things Leo does. Oh, okay. 17.
Your insight serves you well. It sounds very much like young Brina, the deep gnome.
Oh, shit. I feel like we might not be hiding. And Leo rushes out.
The guy with the worst HP rushes out to save the person with the worst AC.
Hey.
I love it. This is D&D,
I've got-
everyone.
I've got more HP than Brina right now.
It's
Yep.
true. That's 100% fresh and true. You run through the illusion.
Yeah.
30 feet takes you to there. So you're about
Good.
15
can't
feet from
see
the
out.
door. So 30
Okay.
feet, you'd actually get to Brina if you wanted to do that. I don't know why you'd do that, but you know.
Spend my action running.
Yeah.
That seems like a terrible shout.
Yep.
Shoot. I was hoping I could shoot out the door.
Bear in mind that it's all very misty outside as well, so it is quite obscured. So you would have disadvantage on ranged attacks.
I'm not going into melee, no matter how much you pitch it.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
If you go into melee outside, your natural enemy of the ceiling couldn't hurt you.
This is true. It's very true.
Jess's face is just perfect. Like what?
What?
Sorry,
a whole
for
thing,
context,
Henry, there.
the guy who has the lowest, HP, and the only thing that's ever hurt him and knocked him unconscious is a ceiling 3 times. In different combats, not just one ceiling hitting him constantly.
Multiple ceilings.
Things falling from ceilings.
Jess, do you know what Leobrin's max HP is?
No, I don't look at everyone's sheets.
Okay, so Marshall, it's your character. Do you want to do the honours?
We are level 7.
Uh-huh.
Leobrin has 12 HP.
What?
What's your dump stat, Marshall?
His con is a -1, isn't it?
I rolled down the line. It's not a dump stat, it's a dice roll.
Yep. And then he rolls.
Then
He's
rolled every hit point advance he's got so far, and every single one of them has been a 2 or less.
Actually,
To which you do the -1 of the con every time.
It's a statistical marvel, honestly.
I feel like one of
Statistical
them
Marshall.
might. I feel like one of them might have been. I need to do the maths. I think one of them might have been like a 3 down to a 2.
It was, yeah.
But then I lost permanently 1 health from the ring from the manticore.
Oh
Yep,
yeah,
you
that
lost
was it.
You lost it. Yep, you lost an HP from the manticore ring.
I
Yeah.
recently.
A stiff breeze could do serious, lasting harm to Leobrin.
You need the amulet of health.
Yeah, I just.
It's
I
on our
think-
to-do list for him.
At some point, the impression I get is that Marshall went, "Fuck it, this is what my character is. Let's just see where this goes."
Yeah,
It's been very entertaining.
The most impressive thing is that no enemy has ever defeated him. He has only been defeated by a ceiling.
Well, there was a fireball, but then there was a time rewind item.
Oh yes.
Yes, Fortune's Folly.
And then a couple turns after that, a ceiling fell on you.
Yeah, the ceiling killed me.
I have to say, this is great. This is great marketing for everyone to
Anyway.
rewatch old episodes to find out what the
Yes.
hell we're
Anyway.
talking about. I appreciate it.
I can't.
Anyway.
chuck just a random damaging spell out the doorway because I don't know where Brina is.
You haven't got a good line of sight from your current position either.
No, but I mean, I could, go chuck an AOE and just
Oh yeah.
hope to catch things, but I don't want to do that where I don't know where Brina is.
Mm.
However, plant growth is non-damaging.
Okay.
Again?
Uh,
We're doing this again?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Go for it.
I've only got so many spells,
It's true.
so I would like to, if I can,
Mm.
I don't know the exact angle, try and fire plant growth outside as far as possible, so that the edge of the growth comes up to the footpath outside the building, as it were.
What's
I'm
the
doing this
radius?
again.
What's the radius?
Mm.
Let me have a look. It is
100 feet.
No, that's the the radius. Yeah, the radius is 100 feet.
Jesus. What's the range?
The range is 100. Range is 150. So I can put 50 foot between me and the start of the green.
Only
I
slight.
don't want to do that much.
Only slight quandary here. Does it have to be a point you can see within range?
No.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking out the door.
Because obviously it's misty, so it is
It-
obscured out
spell-
there, so it's difficult to pinpoint.
The wording of the spell does not specify visible.
Choose a
It just
point-
says choose a point within range.
Yeah.
Choose a point within range. Doesn't say choose a point you can see. All right, I'll allow it. Fine.
I'm not going through a solid object, so I've still got line of effect.
I'll allow it, seeing as the last time you did this, it very severely fucked the entire party over.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Why not? All right. Can Leobrin make a Yeah, perception check, please.
Okay.
Basically, this is just to see how well you can pinpoint it from where you intend to cast it. So as you're going through the obscured area, it's just to kind of scatter it a little bit.
Right. Oh,
Get them scatter dice out.
This is not Warhammer.
Yeah.
That, however, is a 7.
Okay. So you try your best to
Plus 0
to pinpoint the angle that you want for this spell. However, it does end up encroaching on. Ends up encroaching on the inn. Right about there. So you. That's just like one part of it. It's obviously a 100-foot area. It's a big old area that you cover with it. You do hear some yelps in Draconic some chatter in Draconic and yelps. It appears there are other creatures in that area that you managed to have caught in your plant growth.
Yeah, it's 100 foot.
Yeah,
radius.
Exactly. Surprisingly, you managed to catch some other creatures.
200 foot wide.
So
I just want to stop the creatures that are hurting Brina from moving around.
So in plant growth, isn't it that for every 1 foot of movement costs 4, something like that? It's like double difficult terrain.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. Yeah.
Would it also be fair that since I'm prone and dead, that I'm probably hidden?
Oh, hello.
From some creatures, perhaps.
Jack.
Yes.
Jack. I would like it to not encroach upon the inn. Thank you very much. Or the path outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can exclude one or
yeah.
more areas of any
Okay,
size within the spell's area from being affected.
Then I will allow. Then obviously that's what it says. Let's do that. So there you go.
Yeah.
It stops just outside the area, the exclusion zone.
Excellent.
You're welcome. It's what it says. You've got to do what it says. It's fair.
Exclusion zone.
To do that. All right, that's your action. That's your turn, unless you've got a bonus action you want to use.
Yeah.
Nope. Cool.
Bonus
Next is
actions,
Seth.
what are they?
Who knew?
Seeing Leo run past and through the illusion of the plan of let's wait and hope that we don't have a fight. The fuck are you got? Oh, shit. And gonna follow after him.
I did say Brina's in trouble.
Only costs you.
I wasn't listening.
That's
Brina's like one of the few people who like you. You should save her.
It's true. So half your
I'd
movement.
save any of you for a price.
15 feet to draw level with Leo. You've got another 15 feet to get to the door, if you want to get to the door.
Yes, I'll go to the door.
Okay.
What can I see up there with mist and now plants?
You can make a perception check as you're running over there.
Ooh, that's average. Perception. Oh, I'm not useless at that. 13.
13, eh? With a 13, you. That was exactly what you needed to spot the 2 kobolds lying in wait, either side of the door to attack you. So they leap out, but they don't have advantage on their attacks because you spotted them. And they had readied actions to be fair.
Stupid Freddy Pokeball.
Oh, okay. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay, 20 hits, and the second one was higher. The second one was 23. All right.
Yeah, they both.
Okay. So you take from one of them. You take 10 points of piercing damage. From the other,
Can
15.
I use my reaction to half the second one?
You can half the 15 to 7. Yep, sure. So you take 17 altogether. Your uncanny dodge. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. So that happens, and a 13, I would say. You can see the other 3 on the map there, crowded round something, but you're not sure what.
I really thought you
and
were
they have their swords out
13.
pointed
You can
down
see the
towards it.
kobolds hitting you.
You can see the two hitting you. You can also see the three who are crowded around something with their weapons drawn. You can see some blood on the blade. You can put two and two together, but you can't see Brina.
Okay, I'm going to. So far, I've only used my movement, so I'm going to cast Booming Blade, and I'm going to attack the first one with my scimitar.
Okay.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Natural
Plus
20.
my second my thing. That's a 30. D6 plus D8.
Obviously, I mean, I think in this scenario you don't actually have sneak attack, do you? Because there's another creature within 5 feet of you. Is that right?
Oh, good point. Let me check. It's been a long time since I've played Swashbuckler. Give me 1 sec to check my swashing rules.
No problem. It's been a while since we've done a combat as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I always forget if it's no other creatures next to me or him. But yeah, if you are within 5 feet of it and no creatures are within 5 feet of you, cool. So yeah, I can't use my sneak attack because I've got 2 enemies. That's 5, and the extra 5, 10, 14, 14 plus 7, 21 damage.
21 is enough to kill it.
Yeah.
Slice
And
its
then
throat and
with
it
my-
drops to the floor.
With my bonus action, I'm going to attack a second time with the scimitar to the one to the other side of me.
Okay. And you hear the blade sing as the blood drips down it. Almost, you swear you hear a gurgle for a moment. So you swing in with the second strike.
That is a 23 total.
23 to hit. That hits.
That is 13 damage.
13, not enough to kill this one though. You slice it across its shoulder. It howls in pain, but it is still standing.
That's cool. And I've used everything. So have I, with my full movement, am I like in the doorway, or am I able to get to the side, slightly out of people's way?
You are standing directly in the doorway, so it would be double move for people to get through you, but that can happen. That's fine.
Yeah, that only movement left, so I can't get past. Can't move out the way. That's fine. I should end my turn there.
Cool. Next is Brina. I need you to make a death save.
Muted, sorry. 11.
11, 1 success. Keep those coming.
Yeah.
Remember, you've got that inspiration as well if you need it.
Oh, that's
Saying.
right, yeah.
Just saying. But you didn't need it this time. Okay. Next is Neris. Okay, so she saw Leo run off and shouted, "Oh, Brina needs our help." So Neris will turn to Brucon, like looking, like questioning, like, "What do we do here?"
Brucon sort of shrugs and says, suppose we should help Brina?
Fine. Who's outside?
Marta, I thought you were late.
Well, I thought you weren't turning up to... No. Her movement gets there, and then she'll dash. She'll go alongside Seth, but not going through the doorway currently. That's her turn. Next is Brucon.
Hi. Well, I mean, if you know, there are various calculating and thoughtful people in this party, but Brucon sure as heck ain't one of them. So Brucon will click his heels together. Side note: I've only just fully read up on what the Boots of Speed actually do, and now I'm annoyed because there's an extra effect that I've completely failed to make use of ever. But never mind.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, so for his bonus action, Brucon will click his heels together and activate the Boots of Speed. And then he's going to zip-zipperoonie out and survey the situation. So did Seth dispatch all the kobolds that he was dueling with?
No, one is still standing.
One.
Okay. Well, en route, Brucon's gonna have a little smack at said kobold with his tonfa.
So you're taking the attack. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna roll one attack initially and see how it goes,
Yeah,
because
go for it.
this kobold, I'm guessing, looks like Seth's been doing Seth things to it.
He does look like he's been Seft, yes. But he's still standing, which is kind of remarkable.
Indeed. Thoroughly Seft. Okay, well, let's see how he looks after he's been Bruconed as well. Oh dear, that is a 12 to hit, which I'm guessing doesn't hit.
Nope.
No. Okay, well, follow up with a second attack.
Glance up.
Does a 14 hit?
Unfortunately, AC 15. Again, kind of
dang.
managed to sort of nimbly duck out the way of the first hit and then brushes off the second one with a glance. Glancing hit.
Okay, well, Brucon will... Brucon's still got squares of movement left, right?
Yeah, you've moved 11 so far. 11
Okay,
squares. I
and
can't remember
hang
how many
on.
you do now.
So 45 double to 90, so that would be 18 squares, so we've still got 7 left.
Yeah.
So yeah, Brucon's going to make a couple of swings with the tonfa, neither of them connect, and he goes, oh well, I tried, and just carries on outside looking for Brina, and I guess to sort of immediately survey the situation and then see if he can spot Brina.
Sure. So you make a perception check as a free action.
Super good at those.
Super smashing great.
13 as well.
Okay, so you can see there's a cluster of 3 kobolds, all with daggers and short swords. Looks like they have some sort of quarry that they're pointing their blades down at on the ground.
Cool.
Not far from you. You can go to them.
Okay, yeah, Brucon's going to go and sort of he does the kind of the road runner thing where he runs up at like incredible speed, stops dead, and then like vibrates to a standstill.
The
and
wobble.
Yeah, the wobble, and just kind of goes, "Sup, chaps? What's going on here?"
Now that you're within 5 feet, you can see that that it's Brina that is the bloody pile on the floor.
Right, gotcha. And it says,
But
"Oh
she has
no, this won't
a nice
do it
clean sky blue shimmery cloak over her, and a very fetching dark blue wizard's hat with silver stars and moon on, which is still atop her head despite falling to the ground.
So Brina's put on her robe and wizard hat, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes. I went Harry Potter.
Okay, that is not what I was referencing, but cool.
I know.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's Brucon had to use his bonus action to activate the boots, so
But you're
that's his
present,
turn.
you're there. Cool.
Yep.
You're there. Next up is Docs. The lizard folk in position.
She's just gonna turn to her person she's next to and be like, "Your champions are gonna get themselves killed."
They're not my champions. They can do as they will. Still, I'm not sure if these creatures are after us or after them. I guess we shall find out.
Fine. So she's just going to kind of angle herself a little bit so she can see where they are through the doorway.
Yeah. You'd have to break cover, but you can certainly move
Mhm,
up to the
that's
edge of
fine.
the illusion.
Yeah, so she's obviously, so the illusion's not there anymore, is it?
I believe it is, because I think it lasts for a minute. I don't think it's concentration. And even if it is, I think Seth can still concentrate on it.
Okay.
Seth, it's not concentration, is it? The major image? The minor, the image? The silent image? Is it concentration?
Yeah.
I don't think...
Silent image is concentration. Sorry, I didn't roll for it.
Yeah, can you make 2 concentration checks, please?
That's 1 pass. And 1 pass.
So 2 passes. Great, so yeah, it's still there.
Oh.
Yep.
See, she doesn't really want to get involved because she's got such an easy way out. I think she's gonna hang fire.
Gonna hold an action, like a ready
Yeah.
action.
If somebody comes through, she's going to ready a cantrip. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Whoever comes
sure.
through, literally, anybody. Literally anybody. Sorry,
which
guys.
cantrip is it? Which cantrip is it that you're holding?
Chill touch.
Chill touch. Yeah, cool. That's a range thing. That's fine. Yep. As in,
Isn't that-
they have to make a save, isn't it? What I mean is, it's not melee. It's not a melee spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, it's a range. Oh, wait 1 second. Oh, for some reason I thought it was
It's
a.
called touch,
it was
but it's ranged.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That's fine. You can hold that. No problem at all. I just wanted to double check because obviously,
Yeah.
a melee spell would mean they'd have to be within 5 feet of you to let it off. But if it's not, then anything in the that's fine. Next outside.
I should say it's chill touch, but it's neither cold nor touch.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the misnomer. Yeah.
Funny, I was playing a game of Magic the Gathering last night. Someone played a spell called Lifelink, and we were joking about how, imagine if Lifelink didn't actually grant Lifelink. And then it turns out WotC have already beaten us to that joke with an actual thing in D&D. Nice work.
I think there's a couple of spells that have names that don't make sense for what they do. It's great.
Yeah.
Chill touch is just my favourite because of cantrip.
There's always friends, which makes everyone hate you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of the mist, Brucon, 3 orbs, fiery orbs, fly out towards you. Does a does a 13 hit?
It does not.
That was the highest. So 3 orbs of fly out. They completely miss you. Kind of hitting the frame of 2 of them, hitting the frame of the door frame of the inn behind you, and you kind of have this Pulp Fiction moment of just looking around like, what? None of it hit you. The third one, however, hits the kobold immediately in front of you and sets them ablaze.
So I think Brucon just remains very still for a couple of moments and then goes, "Ha!" and then just remains in place. It's kind of, if I don't move, nothing bad will happen to me.
Stay very still. Their vision is based on movement. So this one here, a little bit on fire. There, taking some damage.
A smidgen.
Damage. Fire kobold, he's been now called. Okay. All right. So next. So that was. Yep. And then popping up by the bar there's a second kobold. This one seems to have some kind of rudimentary staff in its hand, and it thrusts forth the staff as if to cast a spell. Docs, you can release Chill Touch on it. So, what was the save?
Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. It's a I make
ranged
on a
attack.
hit. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a ranged attack. So on a hit.
Cool. So this kobold has cover because it's behind the bar. It's got half cover, so it will have slightly higher AC. But go ahead, roll the attack.
Ooh. That is a 14.
Unfortunately, 14 misses. So the skeletal kind of ghostly hand comes out of the floor and it grabs, but it misses the creature and then retreats back. Anyway, witnessing that, you're behind an illusion, so it doesn't know you're there, but it does know about the 3 other creatures that are inside the room. And Leo is also the closest to where that Chill Touch was summoned from, so it's going to aim, and I did roll just in case, but it's going to aim at Leo Bryn with the staff, and it fires off. it seems to be a shiny diamond kind of wrapped around the top of this this staff, and when it thrusts it forward, see the this chromatic light kind of shines out of it before it kind of coalesces into an arc of lightning that then strikes out at Leoberin. What are my rolls today? I'm changing dice. This is. It was a.
When you said arc of lightning, I was like, well, lightning bolt.
Nope. Fortunately not. No. It was a chromatic orb. But anyway, it takes. It was an 8 to hit.
That does not hit my AC.
No, and I believe chromatic orb is a hit or completely miss, so no damage to you whatsoever. There you go. So it's so this kobold has very much made its presence known, and then it ducks behind the bar.
From memory, by and large, if you're rolling a ranged spell attack and you miss, it does nothing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Usually the kind of the consolation prize stuff tends to come from passing saving throws.
Indeed,
as I recall.
I think that's by and large how it works. Yep, definitely. So that's them. Next on my list is sorry, I didn't finish writing their name. I thought that was something else. Okay, it's the kobolds, right? So the one by Seth that's dodged 2 of Brucon's attacks, it's going to press its advantage against, well, not advantage, but it's going to press its attack against Seth. Does a 16 hit Seth? I don't think it does it?
Nope.
Thrusts forward and then, haha, ping. Oh. The 3 around Brina focus their attention on Brucon, apart from the one who's on fire, who is trying to put out the fire. I'm going to say that's his action, putting out his fire. The other 2?
Seems reasonable.
One of them struggles through the plants, like just pushing through, like cutting some of these vines out of its way. It's like, and then just manages to get enough space to swing at Brucon. I'm changing dice. That's a miss.
Is it?
Finally,
let me stop you. Let me stop you before you do anything else, Jack.
Yes. Okay, yes.
Is there another hostile creature within 5 feet of Brucon when this attack misses?
Within 5 feet of Brucon, yes.
Yes. Cool. Brucon's going to spend a key point and send that attack that missed him into the other creature.
Cool. So then I have to roll the attack again against the other creature?
No, right. Cause that attack to hit one creature of your choice.
Oh, so it will hit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then you basically redirect the short sword as it reaches out with the short sword to stab you. You redirect it into the one who's on fire. He's not having a good day, is he? He's like, oh my God! Oh, I've been stabbed.
Emphatically, categorically, no.
He's having the worst day because that was enough. That was exactly enough to kill him. So he's like, no, put out the fire, and then just gets stabbed through the throat by the short sword.
Oh God, did he kill him?
Yeah, he killed him. That was an excellent redirect right there.
That's something for therapy if he survives this. I killed my friend
with my own blade. Meanwhile, the other one, it takes a flanking position behind, seeing what's going on here, and doesn't like it at one bit, and goes,
"You made him kill his friend!"
And tries to attack you.
I did nothing. I didn't do anything.
17 to hit.
That is a miss.
That's a miss as well. Come on, you guys. These kobolds do not know what they're up against, do they?
Thanks for the tonfa, Jack.
You're welcome. Meanwhile, more you can hear more stumbling through the mist. These kobolds try and work out which direction they're going. Wow! Now I rolled 2 19s. That's insane. Okay.
That's when I've not got Jack's picture on the same thing, and all I can hear is him getting quieter, like he's moved across the room to another battleground.
Which is quite literally what's happened. Yeah, I forget. If only I had one of those headsets on, like some of you find those there, and I could just be wherever, and it'd be great. You could hear me all the time, but still. So you can see more of these kobolds are moving through the mist outside the inn, coming through the side door. 3 more. So where that sort of shaman was before, 3 more hop onto the bar, and they're all carrying short bows, which they're going to take pot shots at the creatures they can see. First one. It's going to shoot at Neris. 17 on the dice, that'll hit. Causing Neris. Oh wow, that's 2 6s and a 1. That's a lot of damage. 10, 16 points of damage to Neris. That first strike. Next one takes a shot at Neris as well. Jeez. Natural 20. Oh no. This is what happens when you don't turn up, Marta. This is your fault. You brought this on yourself. Just kidding.
There's the guy who is 100% in charge of literally everything taking place in this exchange.
You brought this on yourself.
You're controlling all parties to this particular section of the combat.
This is you've rumbled me. That's entirely true. 20 points of damage. Holy.
Jack's just sitting there. Why am I hitting myself?
Stop hitting yourself,
indeed.
Jack. Stop hitting yourself. The third one takes a shot at Seth. Oh, 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You take 17 points of piercing damage from an arrow.
Fuck him.
Yeah, I know, right? These are vicious little guys. The ones outside, however, have had to dash to get to where they are, so they do not take any shots or anything. And plus, they're in the mist. They wouldn't just shoot in the mist. That's silly, right? Who would do that? That's their turn. Next. Meanwhile, in the cupboard, Malar.
Oh boy. Okay, have I heard this commotion with regard to Brina?
Yeah, you heard Leobrin very heroically charging forward, go, Brina's in trouble! Oh, I can't remember the phrasing, but he definitely said something about Brina when he ran past.
Okay, what's the construction of this building? Is it stone walls or is it wattle and daub?
It's mostly wattle and daub, yes.
Malar would like to open the door.
Okay.
He's going to run in the general direction, walls be damned, of where this cry for help came from.
I knew this was a Terminator moment.
It isn't a chair in front of the door, so you can't open the door.
Yes, that's a good point. There is a chair.
Oh God!
It's just
Seth.
You need to make an athletics check, Malar. If you have inspiration, you're welcome to use it. You don't have to.
I'm going to use my inspiration on this as well.
That gif
I'll
is
say that
killing
this
me.
athletics check will carry through to the rest of your athletic stuff you're going to do in this turn, I think.
Fuck a duck. 9.
No!
Otherwise I'm going to be trapped in this cupboard.
Well,
Spend the entire combat with our only healer trapped in a cupboard.
Jack was responsible for bringing us death. I'm putting it down now.
We've had 3 kobolds in a We've had 3 kobolds in a trench coat. Now we've got a Loxodon in a cupboard. Oh my god, I'm crying. With a 9. You brought this on yourself, Seth. You brought this on everyone. This was nothing to do with me. Okay.
We were playing poker at the time. We weren't in combat. We just forgot about him because he didn't say anything as we left.
Malar has that middle-aged sort of, browbeaten husband sort of impotent rage as he tries to open the door. Can't get it.
Love that, in this campaign, which ostensibly is a unified thematic story, in reality, each of us is in a completely different genre. Seth is in a super dark sort of Todd McFarlane-esque situation. Leo, I think, is like a sort of costume drama. Brucon is clearly in an old school Hong Kong martial arts thing, and Malar is 100% in a National Lampoon comic farce. Incredible.
I was gonna say Benny Hill, but I'll go with that's better. Let's do that. Oh dear. So Malar, you try to open the door, but you can't. You do still have your action because I let you do that's part of your movement. Make that athletics check. You can't seem to open the door currently, but you've got an action if you want to do anything with it.
I'll cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
A
little prayer to Festia. Help.
Help.
of all the things that you faced, literally turning back time to save the party, and now you do a prayer to Festia because you're trapped in a cupboard.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen!
I love it so much. Oh God.
I've just now slightly I've appreciated something that I hadn't fully grasped about Malar before, which is that Elephant Man or no Elephant Man, Malar is clearly played by Leslie Nielsen. Malar is played by Leslie Nielsen.
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. At the end of your turn, Malar, your prayers are answered as the Telereka spots the struggling at the door and the chair, and she just kicks it aside, and the door flies open. You need to join your friends, don't you? She kind of cocks her head.
Thank you, Festia.
No, thank you, Lucia, obviously. Sorry, Bart, you dropped in and out there. What were you saying?
Sorry, it's because I was laughing too much. Like a specific literal person, like right in front of Malar, helps him out, and his response is to thank a god.
Well, the god.
It's incredible.
Gods work through people, right? That's how it works, right? It's all part of the rich tapestry. All right. Okay. Oh, okay, Leo. Top of the round. It's your turn.
Oh no.
Okay. Dear. Back to the costume drama. Yes. So 3 kobolds are standing on top of the bar, taking pot shots at your friends. They've ignored you, but one you do know is behind the bar and has thrown lightning your way.
Yeah. I was behind the bar. The spells just happened. I don't need to. Oh yeah, it doesn't drop because that was the problem. It's just there now.
It's just part of things now. The green sector will be known now for its foliage that has suddenly appeared.
Yeah. I mean, it is appropriate, right? It is now green.
Yes, in another sense.
Fixing things. Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's there now.
It's part of things now.
It's hiding behind the bar. But Seth's jammed in the doorway with a kobold. But I can.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
No, there is one. There is. No, he didn't kill that one.
There's one right.
Oh, sorry.
He killed the one who was on fire, which wasn't the one by the door.
Gotcha.
I believe some of you have healing potions as well. Just to say, just to say, I think some of you probably have healing potions. In Leo's case, I don't think he can get to Brina, but some of the others perhaps. Just a thought.
Okay.
I mean, just you know.
Distance-wise, I can get to Brina. Do you think? Or
I don't think so because Seth being in the way. I think you can't quite get to her with your movement alone. Yeah. Besides, I think you've got other worries inside the bar. I mean, the ceiling for one thing, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to get out as soon as possible. I'm gonna get out where people aren't throwing spells at me. So I'll go up to near Seth because obviously I can't get past the kobold yet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up to near Seth, and then I'm going to fire Eldritch Blast #1 at that kobold.
Okay. Yep, you can do so. I'd say there's half cover because of all the bodies kind of around, like Seth and Neris, and then the doorway. Half cover to this kobold, but you can do so.
Oh, I just as long as it's just Seth, I'll go up behind Seth. That makes it easier to hit. But it's fine. It's what's that number? 21.
21 to hit. Yeah. Sure. Roll some damage.
Ooh. That is 8 force
Blast
damage.
it away. It's dead.
Yes.
Pow.
Oh, okay.
It flies back
gonna...
into the into the plants. Floats back into the foliage.
I was gonna boop it away.
Well,
in that
you
case,
did. You booped it away to death.
So, however much further I can get outside.
Yep. Agonizing. You can get your 10 feet away from Brina. As in, if you move 5 feet more, you can touch her.
Yeah. Are there 2 kobolds?
Yeah.
Next?
There's one next to you. There's one within 5 feet of you. But you could shoot it before you moved into that space if you'd prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I won't move you, but we'll say that you did it before you
As I step out the door, I'm gonna pop that one too.
You're gonna blast it eldritchly. Yeah.
That is a 10 to hit, which is probably not gonna work.
Unfortunately, no, that misses.
In that case, I'm now there.
There. Yeah. Ready to help.
Good times.
No, that's all good. You killed one. Yeah. You've unblocked the doorway in time for Seth, who's next.
Yay.
How much movement is it to get to Brina with normal movement and then plant growth movement?
Due to your ally's placement, I'd say you'd probably have to move. You would incur an opportunity attack from one. Oh no, hang on. No, there is a way. There is a path. Never mind. You can move 20 feet because it's double movement to get through Leo. But yes, you can get there within 20 feet of movement.
Okay, so I can just use just my movement and I'll be at Brina.
Yeah.
And the kobold in front of me, is he dead? He's dead.
Nope. The ones that are left on the field are alive. So you've got the one who was blocking the doorway's dead now, and he's off the board. But you've got one who's within 5 feet of you.
Cool. Cool. Then as I go past, I'm going to bonus action attack him with my scimitar of speed.
Okay.
20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And he's the only enemy in 5 feet of me, so I can put sneak attack on that.
Yes.
8.
I'm fairly confident you kill him. He has 18 hit points.
20. Yeah, I've just done 20 something. 16 plus 7.
And with a scimitar, you slash through him. Yep.
As I slash him, I'm going to move up towards Brina with 20 feet of movement.
Okay.
And as I get there, I'm going to give her a healing potion with my action.
Glug, glug, glug. Would you like to roll the healing dice, Seth? 2d4
yes.
plus 2?
Says as he forgets what they are. 2d4 plus 2.
If it's a regular version, right?
Yeah. I've got my dice separated by like what I use to attack. So it's like, there are my d8s for rapiers, d6s for scimitar, and I was like, I haven't used a dagger in a while. Where are my d4s? So that's 7 on the dice. And is there a modifier to healing potion?
Yeah, plus 2.
Plus 2. So 9 points of healing.
9 points. Nice.
Very nice.
Okay, yeah. So she'll wake up with Seth, like hovering above her.
Oh, hi Seth. Thank you.
You're okay. You're good. Okay, we're fine. Everyone's fine.
I don't feel good, but okay.
It's so adorable. Sorry. Brina, it's your turn.
What was that?
Sorry.
That was Jack thinking I'm adorable. That's really
It's
sweet.
been a
Thank you.
year, guys.
I know. Right, my turn. Okay. So I look up. What am I seeing? Because
You
I'm
behold
surrounded by
your
foliage.
savior, Seth. Seems to
Yeah.
have like this glow around him. He also is carrying that blade that you're a little bit suspicious of, the scimitar of speed, that you can hear. You can also hear kind of gurgling as it sort of drinks in the blood of the enemy he's just slain.
Oh, okay. I actually hear that.
Yep, you hear it very slightly.
Okay.
As does Leo and Brucon, but there's a lot going on, so it's not particularly noticeable above the crescendo of everything else that's going on. But to your right, you do sense that there are more kobolds closing in on yourself and Seth and everyone else.
Okay. Do I see them?
You can see at least one of them, yes.
All right.
Two of them, in fact.
So the one of them. Oh, I see two. You say? Okay.
You can see two, yeah.
Do I want to? I am going to. What the hell? I'm gonna fireball them. Hopefully, get some of the foliage under control too.
The foliage, regrettably, is behind you, but you can certainly fireball this lot. Yeah.
I will fireball the lot.
20-foot
Yeah,
radius,
dex.
isn't it? Dex saves.
It
for
is,
them.
yes.
Yeah, you can get all of those guys. Dex saves. Here we go. What's the DC? 16?
16.
Okay.
Yep. I got my 86s ready.
You can actually get that sixth one that's attacking Brucon as well if you spread it that way. So and
I
you
would
can
absolutely
see him.
try to maximize. Yep.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. One natural one. 2 19s. Those are saves. They've got good decks. Yeah, that's a save. Okay, 2 fails so far. 3 fails. 3 fails, 3 successes.
Okay.
All right. Roll the damage.
86. Got all of them.
I mean, even if they save, they might die.
Oh, good rolls. Good rolls. That's 14, 17, 19, 21, 23.
23. So if they save, they take 12.
Yes.
11, I think.
Sorry,
They're
11.
always-
You're right, because it's
Yep.
round down. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
round down. Okay. Yeah.
3 of them are immediately eviscerated and off the field. Oh no, 4, because one of them had already taken damage and then took that. So yep, 4 of them are down. 2 to go. Fireball. Neris looks impressed.
Yeah, Brina was just actually going to like turn towards Neris and go like,
Did I do okay?
I mean, it's not original, but fine. It was passable.
all right. And then with whatever movement she has, her full movement actually, she's going to step back behind her friends as far as she can.
Yeah.
She's still very hurt.
So you can move towards the entrance, but you can see there's more kobolds with short bows in at the bar. But you've also... Oh, no, you used half a movement to get up. Sorry.
Yeah, I did.
You're actually... Okay, I'm going to say you can move
Was
into
I
the
in the
plant
plant?
growth. You weren't
Yeah,
in
sure.
the plant growth, but I'll say you can move into it, because otherwise you're ending up in the same space as your allies, which you're not supposed to do. 'Cause, you know. So I'll just put you there. Meanwhile, Neris, it's her next, and she's observed the fireball. It's not exactly original, but she does seem a little bit... you seem to have sparked an idea in the pyromancer, who moves up this way towards the 3 on the bar and goes, "It's barbecue time." And burning hands on the 3 at the bar. She's going to cast it at... Yeah, she's going to cast it at 3rd level. Let's do it. 5d6 worth of damage. Let's smoke these guys out. So they've 3 dex saves, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, dex saves. DC, I think it's 15 for him. No, it's 14. 1 success, 2 fail. 5d6 worth of fire damage coming up. All right, nice. That's 19 fire damage. So the 2 that fail die immediately, burn to a crisp. Not a Bart crisp, but crisp nonetheless. 1 remains, and he is looking a bit charred, but is still up. And then just Neris, from doing the point with her fingers, then kind of takes 2 fingers, points at her eyes, and then points at the kobold like, "You're next." And that is, and then she's going to back off a little bit.
Puts the kobold on the bit.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly right. Which, yeah. Next up is Brucon.
Okay. Might as well get in while the getting is good. Although there's this guy right here next to me, I suppose. Yeah, Brucon's going to attack this kobold next to him. So we'll do that. Christ. Well, that definitely doesn't hit.
Oh no.
Second attack. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So not going to burn any key points on stunning strikes or anything. Just going to hit the dude, and deal 9 damage.
9 damage. It's still standing. Oh no! It took a lot of fire damage. That's enough. 9 is exactly enough actually to kill it. How?
Okay. Well, therefore, Brucon's next move will be to walk up to the other one and kind of, I mean, I think do the classic kung fu come on then hand pose.
Yeah. You can do that. Are you actually like mechanically wanting to do that, like an intimidation check, or are you about to wind up and punch it?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, let's just do an intimidation check. Brucon can't make any more attacks. He can only do his bonus attack. So bonus action attack as part of. Oh, is that right? Hang on.
I think if you've taken the attack action, you can.
When you use the attack action, you can make. I've always assumed that the implication is that you can't use it to. You can't stagger the bonus action attack that way. I don't know if that's true though, but yeah, let's make an intimidation check. Maybe we can. I think Brucon's general feeling about these kobolds is that it's kind of poor form to brutally slaughter them. He at least doesn't feel super great about it because they're just not any kind of serious challenge. So yeah, I think an intimidation check rather than, or well, could we? I tell you what, instead of let's to create a parallel with the last time this happened, rather than the kung fu pose of bring it on. Then again, Brucon's going to go, "Are you sure about this? Are you sure that this is what you want?" And kind of gestures to the carnage all around them. And can I make it a persuasion check instead of an intimidation check, please?
I think for the purposes of this, because you are pointing out his dead comrades, it's still an intimidation check. You're just doing it in a different style.
Okay. Well, that's a 7.
No. He
My dice rolling tonight is not good.
I would interpret it in terms of the monk unarmed strike. That if you're using the attack action, you can bonus action attack against a different creature. It's fine. So if you want to make a bonus action strike, go for it.
I've only used 1 key point, so I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
So 2 attacks. Okay, so we've got an 11 and a dirty 20.
Okay, the dirty 20 will hit.
Yeah, and deals another 9 damage.
There we go, he's down as well. Because obviously he took the same fire damage, so pow!
Yeah.
You're like, you sure you want to do this? And he's like, yeah, and you go, fine, punch, dead.
Oh, down, yeah.
Very efficient, but slightly slightly hesitant attack. There we go, nice. He's down, you knocked that one down. All right, that's your turn. Unless you want to move around at all, because boots of speed.
Can Brucon attempt to climb up the side of the building?
You can attempt to climb up the side of the building. Yes.
I mean, I think it's Brucon is very aware of the practical combat applications of height, seeing as he doesn't have a lot of it. So yeah, he's going to try and get a better view of what's going down. So yes, Brucon is going to try and with a run up, if that helps. He will try and climb the building.
Sure.
Climb the building, like some kind of brew Kong.
Yes.
Just don't end up above Leo.
Yeah.
Make-
Yes, indeed.
That's a very good point. Make
'Twas drink which killed the beast.
if you could make an athletics check, please.
I can certainly attempt one. That's not bad. That's another dirty 20.
Lovely. So that's more than enough. So with your run up and your boots of speed, you spring upwards. High jump, I believe, is 3 plus your strength modifier, feet plus your reaching out. So you could grab sort of 8 feet above you. But I'd say boots of speed, you can give you a bit more propulsion. You can get 10 feet up just with the leap and cling onto the side of the building. You can move at half speed, obviously, because you don't have a climbing speed, and continue climbing up to the roof, which would be another 15 or so feet to the roof. So 30 feet of movement to get to the roof.
Okay, I mean I have 90.
Sure. So yeah, you have about half your movement left when you get to the roof.
Cool. Okay, what does Brucon see anything on the roof?
Yes. Hang on. That's the roof. There's Brucon.
Cool.
Climbed up onto the
Cool.
roof.
And there's some kobolds on there.
There are kobolds on the roof. Along with another shaman by the looks of it.
Yep. Cool. Brucon is going to move to the point in between the two kobolds. The kobold that is. Yeah, so Brucon's going to move like a knight in chess with the king. Yeah, that's fine.
You want to have as many of them around you as possible, so you can tipsy sway and all that stuff, right?
That's the general idea. Yes.
I like it. Well,
but he's also going to, as he sees them, he says very loudly, "Oh, hello, more of you. Jolly good." And in a kind of, he's projecting because he's a naturally loud individual, but also so other people nearby have a chance of being aware that there are more prospective ambushes waiting up here.
Indeed, with style and panache, and I appreciate that. All right, and I'm sure the party do as well. Speaking of, well, not your party, Docs, you're next. And you just witnessed the door being kicked through so that Malar can get out of the cupboard he's been hiding in.
She's going to move out of the way of the minor illusion. That's still up, yes?
Yeah. Seth
Yeah,
hasn't been
fine.
hit, so yeah.
Yep, cool, great. And she's just going to do like a little mock bow and go, after you.
Oh, to Malar.
To Malar, yeah.
Sorry, yeah, you're getting out. My bad, you're getting out of the way for him to go through. Yeah, fair enough.
Nice.
And that's
Don't stand in the way of a charging elephant.
and that's her turn.
I need to know, Dan, what have you got in your head? What have you done?
It's the D4.
D4.
Ah, the
classic.
guidance. Of course.
I was trying to do it with a D8 and I failed, and so DK beat me with a D4.
Oh,
There we go.
alas.
The Loxodon on parade.
No, D8s don't work.
No, they're too heavy on the front.
Enough of this nonsense. Right.
What? Hang on.
What?
D4s. The best thing you can do with a D4.
Smashing through a window comes another.
Oh my god! I had no idea. Oh, I had no idea of this power.
Yeah.
Incredible.
The most surface area with the least weight away from your head. It's great for just it just sticks to your head.
That's
The
a very
entire
good point.
session got derailed by
Very
dice being
rewarding.
stuck to various parts of people's anatomy. So, well, just
No,
the head.
just
really.
one
Let's just
part
stick
of
to the head,
people's
stick to the head.
anatomy.
Thank
Want to
you.
be very
One head.
clear about this.
Yes, let's be very clear for our podcast listeners. Just the head is what. That sounds wrong. Moving on. Sherman
about
smashes through the
bondage,
window.
and now this. What is happening?
Yeah, the bondage table. That was it. That was what it was called, wasn't it? The tentacly bondage
won't
table.
stick to my cheeks.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. All right. Shaman smashes through the window. Focus, everyone. It's 9 o'clock. Focus, everyone. Smashes through the window.
Perfect.
He seems to have some. He seems to be conjuring a spell. He let loose his said spell in the direction of Neris. He fires off a firebolt in her direction. It's a natural 20. It's a natural 20. Oh, dear.
Jack, what are you doing?
It's a natural 20. It's not my fault.
It's your fault.
She takes she can't shield a natural 20, so, and I forgot she had shield earlier. She takes 10 points of fire damage. Hang on. I think no, she's not currently
or
resistant.
doesn't.
Not
Got
resistant.
some resistance? No?
Not according to her sheet, but I swear there's something. It might be a higher level. I'm just going to double check. Sorcerer feature. Elemental affinity. No, that's for resistance against her spells. Bang bang. No, can't see anything on here. So no, she takes 10 fire damage, but she's still standing. Fortunately. Yeah. The other one behind the bar. And he senses blood. He senses an opportunity. Fires off 3 more orbs of fieriness. Holy. 2 completely missed. The other one is a natural 20. And that's the dice I binned earlier that's now back in play as well. 2 natural 20s in a row. Neris takes 4 fire damage. She's on 1 hit point. That with 2d6, 4 damage. That is unheard of.
Does Neris not have resistance against fire damage?
No.
I might have
apparently
been
not yet.
I had a look. So, if Neris casts a fire spell and then spends a sorcery point, she can get fire resistance for an hour.
Yes.
She did do Burning Hands, and I didn't know that, so I'm going to retroactively say she can do that, which would halve the fire damage. So
nice.
That's -7. So she's on 8 hit points rather than.
Did the spell that she cast hit someone and they not die?
No, they both died. No, it was an area of effect. She killed 2, and 1 was injured but didn't die because it succeeded in the save.
Yeah, because she could have had +3 to 1 damage roll of that spell.
Ah, lovely. Thank you, Marshall. Which feature was that?
Elemental affinity fire.
Huh. There it is. Thank you. Yes. Yes. As the sorcery points. Lovely job. All right. Next. The one on the roof, of course, next to Brucon. Okay. Well, this risk and reward. It doesn't seem to care too much about its fellows, as it casts poison spray, which I believe is a con save, and also against
I would assume. Yes, it is with advantage. I would assume that poison spray is a con save, so this will be +4. Oh, okay. Well, one of those rolls was a 5, but the other was a 19, so that is a 24.
Okay, you take no damage, but the kobolds, because I believe I think it's an area thing, isn't it? Poison spray?
Almost regret throwing an attack last round. In my previous round, I kind of like the idea of Brucon dealing immense damage to these people by not attacking anyone ever.
Just ultimate pacifism, because I'm killing
exactly.
everyone. Alrighty then. Yes. You extend your hand towards a creature you can see within range. Okay, so no, it's not an area thing, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's not a cone.
Which is a relief, because otherwise it'd be harming its fellows. But here we go. It misses, does nothing. That be all of them. That they're sorcerer types. So then it's the rest of the kobolds. 2 more. Smash through the window. The one on the bar that's been cooked is out for revenge. It's going to shoot at Neris. She's still in the room. 18 plus 5 is 23 to hit. Unfortunately, her shield would not be enough for that, so it will still hit her. So she won't spend the thing on that. However, no sneak attack, so it just does 4 points of damage. She's still standing with 4 hit points. The other 3 that smashed through the window are going to dash, so that they're within melee range of her, but cannot attack this round. Yeah, that's them. And meanwhile, on the roof, woo! The other one comes in to join the fun, so they all are attacking with advantage against Brucon. The little bastards. Right, first one. 20 non-natural to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take.
The magic number to hit Brucon is 18. By the way, just to.
That's very helpful. So you take 14 points of piercing damage from the one blade. Second blade hits. You take 14 points of piercing damage, and then the third and final attack, because they've all got sneak attack. 20 non-natural to hit. You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Oh, heck. So that would be 40 total that Brucon has just taken.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
Yikes.
Even they all hit. No misses, unfortunately, this time. Okay. That is all of the kobolds now, however. So now we're over to... Meanwhile, with Malar. And now here's the weather in your area with Malar in a cupboard.
So, 2 kobolds in front of me. Yes, am I seeing that?
No, those are Dragonborn.
Oh, sorry.
But you
right,
can now step out and see the kobolds attacking Neris.
How beat up?
Well, lizard folk.
Neris is on her last legs. She looks absolutely on death's door. She's not in a good place.
How many of my allies are within a 60-foot vicinity of myself?
Do they have to be within line of sight or just within 60 feet?
Yeah, I've got a line of sight.
Line of sight, it's just Neris, and then obviously the 2 Dragonborn that are in the room with you.
Can I move towards Neris then, please?
Yeah. You can't move any further without going into melee range, but you can get to the edge of the corridor, so you're sort of on the edge of the illusion.
Slightly cheeky to discuss this, I know, because Brucon is on a roof right now, but just to mention that it would not be a bad thing if Malar went with more targeted healing for now.
Yeah, okay, because I am tapped. So how far from Neris am I?
15 feet.
Okay, fine. I'm going to throw down a...
You could move within melee if you wanted to without opportunity attacks. You'd just be within melee range. If you want to do, if you want to do a touch spell or something.
Yeah, go on, move me up to Neris and I'll bump out a Cure Wounds.
Okay, so you're within melee of one kobold. Sorry, 2 kobolds. But yes, you can dump a Cure Wounds. Roll the healing, please.
Ow, flippin' heck. That's going to be a whopping 8 points of healing.
Okay, better than nothing.
But I think I get a residual 2 or 3 off of that. I'll double check, but yes.
I think you do, yes. Life Cleric. Yeah, I think that's one of your things.
Yeah.
Bonus action, are you doing anything?
No, I can't.
Really.
I'm tapped.
Okay. End of your turn. Top of the round, Leoberin. It appears the danger is clear out the front, but you are aware that there are enemies on the roof where Brucon is, and inside behind you.
Things I probably can't do. Climb up a building.
True.
Although, no, I have no spells left. Well, how much time has passed since I cast? What did I cast? I'm assuming it was tongues.
Guys need some
talk
spider
to-
climbing things. That'd be cool.
It was tongues when we were carrying the platform with the.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would I have had a short rest from then?
I will say you could have short rested. You can't really short rest while moving, can you? And you kind of went straight from them dumping the captive.
Oh, no worries.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
can use
No,
your
that's
pearl if you haven't used it. I think that's an action, right? You could have used that on your travel, which would have
Yeah.
regained you a spell slot.
Action. Well, I could use that action more efficiently for other things.
No. What I mean is,
No,
you
I
could
think
have used it on
Jack's
your
point
way.
is he could have done this already.
Yeah, you could have done
Oh.
it pre-combat on your travels to the meeting, or even in the meeting. You could have used the
I
pearl
don't
of
know
power
why.
if you wanted to.
I don't know why I would have done that. That seems like a weird thing to do.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I
when
would...
hang on, they had the 4 knocks danger. You know, we're in danger right now. That seems like exactly the kind of
Oh yeah.
scenario in which Leobryn would go, "Oh, danger! Okay, let me
That's
top
fine.
myself up."
I'm
Yeah.
happy to allow that because that does make sense. That's in character, so yeah, that's
Oh.
fine.
Well, I don't know how that. What's my spell level?
I think it gives you up to
I
a
don't
third
know
level
how this
slot, which
works.
is weird
Yeah, that's
for a
the thing.
warlock.
I don't
yeah.
have third level slots. They don't exist for me.
This is the
Yeah.
pearl of power.
The
Yeah.
Pearl of Power, yeah, which I don't know how it works with a warlock when you get to a certain level because it's only gains you a third level slot. So what I'll say is that you can cast the spell. You can cast an up to third level. Well, you have to be a third level spell. So whether it's a first level up cast a third, or a third level spell, or you just can't cast a fourth.
It doesn't matter. The spell doesn't have an upcast. That's fine. Just because Brucon is the only person on the roof, even though I'm sure Brucon will be fine, Leo Broad will be like, help Brucon. Brucon is alone. Dimension Door.
Ooh,
Oh.
Okay.
sick. So you're gonna now appear on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's on the roof? You were on the
Brucon's
roof.
on the
That
roof.
was your
There's
action.
threats on the roof. Yeah. Ooh. Spicy. That's it. Because
Yep.
wait, do we do flanking in this game?
Yes.
I mean, these guys just have been.
Oh, in that case, I'll move up to 1 to give Brucon flanking on it.
You're like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
Bravely charging in with your Dimension Door and bravely charging. I love it. Dimension Door, great spell, love it. All right, that's your turn. Next, Seth. It's just you and Brina now on the streets with the various shrubberies that are now appearing on your right.
You're muted.
You are muted,
James.
James.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Are there any kobolds immediately around us?
Nope. You're aware of some on the roof, and you're aware that there are some inside behind you attacking Neris, and Malar's joined in the fray as well.
Kobolds on the roof. And can I see them from the side, or are they like, not standing right at the edge of a rooftop?
You can't see the ones on the roof. They're not anywhere near the edge. However, back in the inn, you can see through the doorway where you currently are. You can see one standing on the bar and one with a staff behind the bar.
Cool. Yeah. I can't help the people on the roof, so I shall make way to inside. Can I get inside with normal movement?
You can even get into melee just with the ones attacking Neris.
Oh, fantastic! Then I will go to I'll go to stab the one that's attacking Neris. I'll cast Booming Blade.
All right. Full attack, and you will of course get sneak attack if it hits because allies.
25.
Yep, that's going to hit. 18's the magic number
And-
of damage.
Scimitar speed. So that's with the Booming Blade. That's 9, 10, 16 damage, and I'm not going to sneak attack.
Okay. 16. So it's still up with 2.
Oh, damn it! Is there another one that's close by?
Yeah, there's another one within 5 feet.
Yeah, I will attack him with my bonus action. I will add my sneak attack on.
Cool.
22.
22 hits, yeah. I assume you'll kill it, but roll the damage.
Uh, 22.
Yeah. Oh, not as much as I thought it would be, but yeah, you slay that one with one slice. Quick slash of the scimitar cuts its throat, and you hear that sort of sucking, gurgling noise again. The blood seems black as it is absorbed by the blade.
Have I noticed that happening before?
You haven't
When I've
noticed it
killed
happening
up with the
before, but
sword?
you are noticing it now.
Cool. That's great. Did anyone else around me notice that? Like, is it super obvious?
It's not super obvious. It was for Brina because she was sort of eye level with it, but for everyone else, it's in the kind of frenetic nature of combat, it's going to be hard to notice that specifically.
Yeah, Brina was had just come up from consciousness. She was delirious. It's fine.
She literally
No
heard
one-
disturbing sound.
It's okay. You took a fall to the head. You're okay.
Okay, Seth, that's your action and bonus
I end
action.
my
I'm going to
turn.
assume that's your turn. Next is
Yeah,
Brina.
that's it.
Speak of the devil, Brina.
Yes.
You're
From
outside.
where I'm standing, do I see Brucon on the roof?
Nope, you watched him climb up onto the roof. You saw that happen.
But I can't see him.
Can't currently see him, no, but you're a wizard. You have many tricks up your sleeve. I'm sure you have ways.
Do I have ways that do not expend more spell slots?
Oh, that's probably not with your
Yeah, that's-
dexterity. I don't know.
Finding the stairs?
I mean, oh.
There are enemies inside.
mean, if you
of
had
course,
Thunderstep-
as well.
If you had Thunderstep, but I don't think you do.
I'm
I
looking
have-
at this for something.
Does
Misty
Thunderstep need
Step.
sight?
90 feet.
Oof, I have Misty Step if that's... How
If it's
far
30
up to
feet,
the roof is it?
you could get to the edge of the roof and you can see the edge of the roof, so you could do that if you wanted to.
So, if I do that, would I then see Brucon?
Yes.
Okay.
But remember,
then I'm gonna
if you're
do that.
thinking of doing another spell, you can only do one spell per turn, one leveled spell. So Misty Step would be your leveled spell if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, it is a level spell. Yes, it is.
nice.
Oh. Okay. How about if I look inside? Do I see Neris from where I'm standing?
You know she's there. You can see Seth from your current angle. But you know Seth, that Neris is close by and being attacked.
I think Marshall was asking a question. Yes, Thunderstep does require a spot you can see.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it would be like an explosion at the edge rather than...
And how many kobolds were there still inside with her?
You can't tell exactly how many, but you can see there's 2 at the bar, and there's at least 1 which Seth's engaged in melee with. Well, 2 until you heard another one
Okay.
bite the dust.
All right. Do I have enough movement to move towards the door further so I can see Neris to get Neris in my line of sight?
Yes, you can get Neris in your line of sight. Because you moved into the edge of the plant growth, getting out of it costs you 4 squares of movement. So
Yep.
your movement puts you in your full movement puts you in the doorway. But you can see
Okay,
Neris.
yeah. As long as I can see her, I'm gonna be like, Neris, you're about to die, so I'm sorry. Don't take this the wrong way.
You
and
think?
I'm gonna polymorph her into a giant ape.
I forgot you.
Someone was, and someone was calling me a King Kong knockoff.
What size creature is a
she's
giant ape? Remind me, is it huge?
Huge.
Ah.
Christ.
I'll
I'm
drop
sorry.
the stats on Discord so
It's
you can use
huge.
them. It's huge. There we are. I mean, she gets like 150 something hit points from that, so.
Yeah, 157. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
With a crash, and I'm going to need Malar and Seth to make dexterity
I was gonna do it
saving
to
throws
Brucon,
to
but
get out
yeah.
of the way of this sudden giant ape emerging.
Now
Seth,
you
you're
can hit him.
muted.
I was going to say, are you telling me that there's a chance the ceiling could collapse and Leo isn't here?
Yep, that's what I'm telling you.
I mean, how many floors is this building?
There are there's just one floor above you.
So if the ceiling goes in, then that is the floor under Leo and Brucon's feet. So relax.
Oh no!
James.
There's no. There's 2 floors. Sorry. So there's stairs up to the room with the in rooms, and then above that is the roof. So yeah, it's not.
Right.
She's not going straight to the roof.
The roof is safe.
Fortunately.
Okay.
Fortunately. Oh dear, that would be funny though, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Sorry. So dex saves. Seth, how did you do? Malar, how did you do? 3. Malar's not prone. You do also hit your head against the wall, which is next to you. You take 2 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, this is not Mallo's fight.
Really isn't. I reiterate my point about this being a National Lampoon film as far as Malar is concerned.
Oh, Miss Neris, I'll heal you. Then she heals her. She turns into a giant ape. He's thrown back into a wall. He was in a cupboard earlier. There's a lot going on. Seth, your dex save. How did you do?
16.
16. You, my friend, nimbly dodge out of the way.
If
If
Neris was at max health, you would still have more than tripled her hit points with that maneuver, Angelique. That is, damn, that is a big move. Big move.
Big call. I mean,
Polymorph
obviously she can't do any
was-
she can't do any spells while she's polymorph, but she can
Polymorph.
wail
I
on some
have been-
people.
I've been eyeing Polymorph for months, and I just so happy I leveled.
It's incredible.
It's gonna be fun.
All right. Well, it's Neris next. She looks quite disgruntled at this current display.
Yeah.
But because I rolled a natural 20 on her wisdom check,
60-10.
on her
Oh,
on
wisdom,
her
sorry.
wisdom check, she's not going to attack Brina for doing that to her.
Did you use the stats from the ape rather than hers?
Shit.
Yes, yep.
Yeah, because the mine
Yep.
goes 8
+1
mine
on
as well.
whiz.
Yep.
So all right. So King Neris she's gonna grab a barrel and no, they're too far away. She's gonna. I think she has a multi-attack. Amazing. One fist. She's gonna punch. There are 2 perfectly placed kobolds. One on her left side and one on her right. And I've realised my picture.
I'll
is
just
missing.
pick them up and smash them into each other.
I think that's what she's thinking. Yeah. So I'm going to roll both attacks, and then we'll see what happens once she does that. So, all right, here we go. All right, both attacks hit. 3d10 plus 6 bludgeoning damage. If these guys survive this, I will eat my hat. Okay. All right. Yeah, she grabs one, grabs the other, smashes them together, and they just explode in mince and like bones, and there's just bits of flesh going everywhere. It's an absolute mess. And Neris
Ludicrous.
Sorry, go ahead, Bart.
Say ludicrous Gibbs. This is some Dooms. This is some classic Doom stuff here. Damn.
Classic Doom. And she finishes it off in a theatrical fashion because Neris is feeling in the moment right now. She's owning it. She's owning her ape form. She beats her chest, and that's a turn. Oh no, wait. There's still one in the room. She'll move towards the one that's left in the room. She'll charge over, destroying part of the upstairs as she moves through. Like her head's just crashing through the wooden floor. Causing serious destruction inside the room. Bits of wood are starting to fall down as well. Fortunately, none of it lands on the party members around, but just crashes towards the shaman in the room. She's not happy. And then next it's Brucon on the roof.
Okay. Right. Okay, some stuff has happened. I'm guessing Brucon would have heard this massive crash from down below.
Yep, and the whole... Yep, you did feel a little bit of
the
movement
building shake.
underfoot.
Yeah.
The building shook a bit, yep.
Okay. Would Brucon, do we think, also have spotted Leo appearing on the rooftop nearby to him? It seems to
Most
me like...
definitely, yes.
Cool.
I'm flanking.
Okay, Brucon kind of looks, sees Leo and goes, I feel like we probably shouldn't be up here. Thank you for the flanking, though. And as his action, Brucon is going to make use of the flanking and attack the kobold next to him. So attack number 1 with advantage, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Sweet, okay. With advantage. Jesus, that's 2 very bad rolls. I've not been rolling well tonight. However, I believe a 16 will still do the trick.
It will. AC
Jolly
15.
good. Okay, let's... well, anyway, I'll roll the damage. So another 9.
Yep.
All I roll on D10, on D20s, is numbers below 10, it seems, and all I roll on D6s is 5. Could be worse. Okay. This guy was on... Like, none of these kobolds have sustained any damage at all until this attack, correct? Okay. Alright, Brucon's going to follow up with another attack on the same target. And that is a 19 to hit, so that does hit. And all I can roll on a d6 is 5s. I'm not complaining, it's just bonkers to me how many 5s I have rolled on a 6-sided dice tonight. So yeah, another 9 damage to this kobold here.
They have 18 hit points, so a 9 and a 9 equals 18. It goes down.
Oh, efficiency. Great.
Click
Okay.
on the jaw. Done.
Then Brucon, as a bonus action, is going to spend a key point for a step of the wind, which allows him to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. And he is going to take the disengage action.
Yeah.
He is going to move over to the edge of the building, and and say to Leo, we need to regroup with the others. I think this is not a tenable, a sustainable position we're in here. See you, and jump off the building.
Oh no, Leo! What's Leo gonna do now? He's only got... I don't know if you've got any spell slots left. You jump off the building. It's about 25 feet down.
As Brucon goes down, he goes, "You jump after me, I'll catch you."
It's going to be floors that kill Leo, but not ceilings. Nobody saw that coming.
Yeah.
So it's slow fall, presumably, Brucon, right? To minimize the damage.
Yes.
So it's 25. So 25 feet to the ground. So it would be 3d6 damage. Which I don't know how
Okay,
much
well,
you
let me
get.
know if you manage to exceed 35 on 3d6.
Nope, you take no damage. Yep, not even going to
Brucon
roll
takes
that.
no
There's no
damage.
point. Here we go. You just float down to the floor, and you are back.
Cool. But with Leo's help, was able to drop one of the kobolds in a single round, so not wasted.
True.
But yeah.
True. I'm sure he'll be
And
fine.
that is-
He's in melee with the sorcerer. That's all. He'll be fine. After Brucon, it is Dox, who just let Malar run by. He ran by, he healed Neris, then Neris turned into a giant ape and he got thrown against a wall.
She's kind of like just chilling, to be honest. She's like, they don't need my help. They're
Well,
not dying.
there are still 2 that are within sight of you on by the bar. There's a sorcerer behind the bar with a staff, and there's one on the bar with a bow and arrow. He's a bit singed.
Okay. I Are they in my direct line? Because I think there's somebody in front of me.
They are. Seth is actually just to the left. The camera angle doesn't help, but he is just to the left.
Okay. Right. Okay, so let's get some Eldritch Blast out.
Okay.
Why not? At the sorcerer.
Not like you got the heavy crossbow and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna just blast. Yeah. Okay, do
Yeah,
it.
do it. Oh. Okay. It's a ranged attack, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're inside, so it's there's no disadvantage indoors. It's just outside with the mist.
Amazing. It's 13 plus 6, so 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Sorry, which one were you aiming at? Was it the sorcerer? Or
The sorcerer on the well, wait. I thought the sorcerer was the one on the bar.
The sorcerer's behind the bar. There's a one with a short bow on top of the bar.
Sorcerer.
Yep, you can still hit the sorcerer with a 19. That's fine. Yep.
And oh, do I have to roll 2? Do I have to roll 2 attacks? Because
you can select different targets, I believe, with your Eldritch Blast.
Yes, you can. Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's just get rid of the sorcerer. Why not? Let's just get rid of him.
Undamaged
if we
so
can.
far, so yeah.
Yeah. So that is a 5 for 1.
5 damage. Yep.
Oofed, and then a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And 2. So only he gets 2 damage.
Cool. 7 points of damage so far. Nice. And you're blasting through the illusion. I'll tell you what. Roll one more time because you have an advantage on your first attack because you're hidden behind the illusion, and you haven't acted out yet. So you might get a crit. So roll the attack again.
No, I did not get a crit.
No worries.
But I got more. But
nope. Did you want to move at all? You're obviously not hidden anymore because you've just attacked through the illusion.
I mean, if I step backwards to not backwards, to my left a little bit, then I camp a little bit. Oh, back and left.
You can go. That will be inside the cupboard that Malar came from.
Oh. Then go to the right. Sorry.
Yeah, you can go back into the room with Pentil, Renshaw, the meeting room, and go in there.
Yeah.
Cool. Fair enough. All right.
Cupboard.
All right.
Sorted.
So Seth, you instinctively kind of fling yourself back a bit as an Eldritch Blast fires out from your illusion and strikes the sorcerer on your left. It's like, oh, somebody else can do that. It's not. Is it Leo? Question mark. What color is your Eldritch Blast?
What are you doing back in the room? It's going to be lightning white.
Cool. Oh, that's not Leo's color of Eldritch Blast, so maybe it's somebody else. All right. End of Doctor's Go. It is the sorcerer in response. We'll deal with the two who are in the bar. So one's in melee with Neris, and probably doesn't want to be in melee with Donkey Kong. I mean Neris Kong. Does have a spell that might be useful in this situation. I just need to double check if it does the thing that I think that it does. No, it doesn't do the thing that I think that it does. It's actually really unhelpful in this particular scenario. Oh no, actually, no, it does. Action, it's going to disengage. Bonus action, it casts Expeditious Retreat on itself, and it flings itself out the window. Starts running away. It's not having any of that. The other one, meanwhile, is feeling a little bit braver and saw the magic that turned the sorcerer into this giant ape, and so goes after the caster of the spell, firing off. Doesn't have any. Oh, it does. It does. It fires Scorching Ray at Brina. Three rays firing towards you. Oh. Okay, it's 4. So an 11 will hit, right?
Yep.
And one misses, and the other one definitely hits. So two orbs of fire
She's probably
streak
going down again.
towards Brina. You take 9, 14 points
Yeah.
of fire damage.
She only was on 9, so yes.
Polymorph concentration?
Yeah, I imagine so. Oh, let me see. I just added it today. Yes.
As you go
Yep,
unconscious,
so that
Neris
drops.
comes back to her normal form. She's like raging, having a great time, and then suddenly, oh. But she has scared off one of them, which is quite handy, I suppose. Brina goes down. So, Brucon, you land on the ground, you're like, ha! And then Brina suddenly gets hit with fire and collapses to the floor again. So every time you see her, she's just collapsed on the ground currently. There is one more sorcerer who is up on the roof with Leobrin and is in melee with Leobrin. And that's perhaps not where exactly they'd like to be.
Hello.
Hello. But nor is it where Leobrin would like him to be. Alright, this... yeah, it's going to do poison spray. Look, it tried it on Brucon, it didn't work. But you're within melee, it's a melee spell, that's what it's going to do. You need to, well, you need to make a con save, please.
Right.
So, yes.
Yep. DC 12.
Ease.
You have inspiration. Wait, before you roll anything, do you have inspiration?
I don't.
Damn.
Oh,
So, just gotta roll a 13.
yeah.
15 minus 1 is 14.
Hey.
Hey, you would have taken 10 poison damage. Instead, you kind of as you see him raise his hand and the poisonous fumes start to emanate from it, you just instinctively hold your breath. Doesn't do any damage to you. I mean, I know that's not exactly how it works, but it looked cool. Anyway, that happens, and they're still up there with you. They pivot round to allow their comrades to run in and attack. It's the kobolds next, and that's what we're going to do.
Camera-wise, we can't really see what's going on.
Sorry, thank you.
There we go.
There you go. So now his mates have run in to attack.
Good.
Pack tactics, you know, kobolds.
Good. Love them having advantage.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, so only one of them hit because 3 of my dice rolls were a 2, a 6, and a 7, which would mean the highest of those would have been 11, but one was a natural 19. So one hit.
Okay.
One hit.
Cool.
With a short sword. Could be... Oh no. Okay.
Could be my life.
Oh no. You take 17 points of damage. I'm
down. I can't Misty Escape out of that because I am unconscious.
Because Misty Escape is after you've taken damage, but obviously you unconscious,
Yes.
so you can't. Yeah.
When you take damage, you can use your reaction.
Yeah.
Well, this is what. Yeah, this is when you take damage. I assume I still in response to harm. Yeah, so it's I have to take damage for it to happen.
And
so
then
we go down.
Yeah. Fortunately, that's all their attacks are used, but not a good position for Leobrin to be in. Up on the roof there. So Brucon, as you're slow falling down, you're like, "I'll catch you." You hear the scuffle and then the cries out of Leobrin, so you know that he's in serious trouble. And so's Brina as you land as well, who also goes unconscious. Brucon is caught in a lot of peril right now.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
It's a cool thing was planned for if I survived the next round.
Malar, you're next.
Same. I had a cool thing planned.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, that's so good. There's the rolls.
It
the
is.
tactics.
All right, Malar.
Yeah, I didn't feel great about any of my options for Brucon there because he took 40 damage in a single round before, and if he did that again, he would have gone down.
This is true.
But I also didn't feel good about leaving Leo in the lurch, but hoped he might be able to. I didn't realise quite how. Yeah. Anyway,
It's all right. So no worries, no worries. They're still alive. They're just dying. There is time yet. Malar, your turn.
Hello.
Sir. Could be an important turn for you.
How?
Yes.
From my vantage point, have I seen on the floor? By the way, have I seen Leo go down?
Leo's on the roof, so you haven't seen him.
He's on the
You have
roof, so
seen
no,
Bruno
you wouldn't.
Go down.
On the roof,
Or not.
and reasonably central.
Was Brina in his line of sight?
Brina's in line of sight. You can see Brina's gone down.
Yeah.
I stand up. I presume I haven't heard Leo exasperate or collapse or any of that.
What's your passive
How
perception?
big a reach would it be to say that? Because Brucon did, Jack.
Yes.
Would it be a big reach for Brucon to go? Oh no, Leo, or something in a way that it
Not a reach at
ambiguously
all.
conveys.
Not a reach
Cool.
at
Okay.
all.
Well, can we say
Perfectly happy
can we
for
say
you
that
to do
Brucon did that?
Yeah, yeah. You go, oh no, Leo! Land on the floor. Brina goes out. Oh no, Brina! Like, so, yeah, you can do both those things.
Cool.
I can't see Leo.
No.
Okay.
If you can give Brucon a bit of a top up on the health, Brucon can probably go up and sort the situation out with Leo.
True.
Okay, fine. Really are running out of spell slots. Mass healing word on Brina, Neris, Brucon, and I think that's all the people that I can see.
I will move you so you can see Brucon because he's also outside, but you can go in the doorway with the rest of your movements. So you can see him, so yes, you can do that. Let me know.
Okay, that is going to be 16 points of healing to the three people I just said.
16.
Take that very happily.
Brucon 16
I
for
get it.
Brina, 16 for Neris.
I get a little bit of magical kickback. And that's going to be my turn.
That's like your life tax, isn't it? Your little healing tax. Like, I'll give you some, I get some.
Yeah.
Let's not make him. Let's not make life clerics accountants. I don't like the idea of that. We've already had the bard manager in the Christmas one shot, which was glorious. But yeah. Anyway,
Yes,
Christmas
it
line
was.
manager.
I watched that. It was
You're
amazing.
a coward. I'm a manager. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Angelique was telling me earlier she'd watch that. Anyway, just focusing on the task at hand. Then, after Malar, Leo, I need you to make a death save.
Yeah. Alright.
Leo.
Just check if there's anything I can. Find there. No. Excellent. Okay. That is a 6. That is one fail.
Okay. Seth, you're next.
It's real interesting because now Leo is potentially one dice roll away from dying.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, where's that odds chart?
Or one stab away from dying.
That too.
Cool. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
How many enemies are still alive downstairs that are?
You have
Nothing
two
at
who
all.
are currently in the fights. They're using ranged weapons, and they're on your left.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to them. Oh wait, Malar just healed Brina, didn't he? She's.
Yeah.
Cool. I was
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna,
Brina's not making death saves.
No.
I didn't want to move 30 feet and then be like, Brina's dying. But cool. I'll move up to the closest enemy, and I will boom and blade him.
Yep. The one
these
who's a
guys
bit
been hit?
charred. Yes, he has. This. They both have actually.
Oh, perfect then. I'll boom and blade the first one, and I won't include sneak attack.
Okay.
But yes. 19.
Yeah. 19 hits.
I really hate how maths slows down when you're doing it. Like, my sword has a +10. I spent a good few seconds looking at 9 going, 9 plus 10, 9 plus 10.
There's a lot of moving parts here. Don't worry.
Oh, that's good. 18.
Oh, he's dead. Slice him with the scimitar. He collapses off the bar.
And can I move to the other one?
Yes, you can. You can double move to climb over the bar. You can attack him from on top of the bar if you want to be kind of badass about it. Just up to you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I want to use my bonus action to attack, so I didn't want to double move.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have no problem being a badass for a little bit. So that's 17.
You want to be bad. This is good to know that I can just tempt you into doing things. We're saying, well, you could be badass and do this. And you're like, oh yeah, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, 17 does hit. Yes.
Yeah, I added 10 much quicker that time in my head. Ooh, that's not good. $17
damage. Oh, he's on his last legs, but
yeah.
he is still standing.
Ah, shit. I should have got Brucon to roll my d6s for me.
Sorry, man.
What
to be fair, is this guy not about to get extremely giant aped? Oh well, no, because polymorph.
Yeah.
Concentration spell.
Regrettably,
yeah.
It was short-lived, but it had an impact.
Oh, glorious. Yeah.
Oh, giant ape, we hardly knew ye.
Indeed.
Next up is Brina, who has now been healed. Brina, you're alive. You're alive.
Yeah. She opens her eyes, gasps as she gets alive.
Okay, this is not fun.
What do I see? I mean, I'm very disoriented.
Malar, your savior,
Brina
it seems to have a goldish glow about him, almost like a halo above his head, just for a moment. And you can see Brucon, who looks who's to your right, who looks beaten up and looks worried and is shouting about Leo being on the roof. I mean,
beaten up.
Well, you were beaten up, but now your wounds are healing as Brina looks at you, but Brucon is looking perturbed and is calling out about Leo being on the roof.
Yes.
Okay, and I am still in my position, like at the door, so I could still potentially do the Misty Step to the edge of the roof if I.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Question to the DM then. Using the spell on my wand, does that count as a spell? So could I do Misty Step and then that?
Sorry, what? Oh, is in Zone of Truth or the
Truth Hurts.
Truth Hurts is not a spell. It's not a leveled spell, so you can use that as your action if you wanted to.
All right, so I would want to Misty Step to the edge so I can see what's happening on the roof and then attack whatever's still up there with him.
Yeah, you could.
Truth.
Or you could, if you've got any healing potions, you could run up to Leo and heal him. But either way,
don't do that. Don't do that.
I wouldn't. No, and I wouldn't be able to.
The first one, not
him.
the second one.
Yep,
Yeah, I
fine,
wouldn't
fine.
be able to reach him.
But I mean, you'd be pretty badass if you did do that. Just saying. Oh, sorry, you're not James. Sorry.
But
Go
also,
ahead.
well,
I'll be
pass
pretty
up until
badass
the
by
point.
killing everything and then heal him outside of combat.
This is also a valid
Yeah,
argument. Yeah.
Getting murdered in the middle of the
me.
rescue attempt.
So-
Getting murdered in the middle of the rescue attempt is not super bad.
The two most fragile people now in an isolated position with multiple
Yes.
enemy combatants.
And I
This is
only have
true.
16 health points at the moment, so yep.
Yeah.
Although, actually, if you hadn't used the leveled spell and you had Thunderstep, as we talked about earlier, this would be a perfect opportunity for Thunderstep, right? In fact, let me bring that.
It would be. Yeah.
Because you could
but I
grab
don't
him
have
and
that.
then But alas, you are on the roof, you're ready, and you can use Truth Hurts. Go ahead. So remind me, because it's been a while,
So
what I need to
that's
do.
a charisma save, DC 18.
Ho ho ho! These guys have a -1 charisma, which means they have to roll
Yes.
they have to roll a 19 to succeed. So no, sorry. The sorcerer has a +2, so I'll roll him separately. Yeah. Oh wow, they all fail. The sorcerer failed by
all
1, but
fail.
the others all. Yep, they all fail.
So they all take 3d10 radiant damage.
Brina,
Oh, these
come
are
on.
some good rolls.
Oh,
These are
Brina.
some good rolls. A
Yes.
9, an 8, and a 7. So.
17, it's 24. 24.
Yep, 24 damage to all of them.
To
Tell me they're dead.
the two with the short swords die. The two the sorcerer was undamaged, wasn't he? I don't think Brucon put a hit on him, and I don't think Leo put a hit on him.
Yeah, Brucon didn't touch him.
He's still up, but he is severely. He's bleeding from his snout. What? He's in all kinds of trouble, but he is still in the fight.
All right. Brina's gonna be stupid. She's gonna move as close as she can.
Okay.
Come at me.
Yeah, do it.
After having just died twice.
Let's lose a quarter of the party tonight. Let's do it.
Yep.
No, don't put this on me. Okay, Daenerys is...
Go big or go home day today, isn't it?
Yeah, yep, that's good. Daenerys, you're next. And I am Daenerys, so Jack, you're next. Okay, great. Fantastic. I'm glad we sorted that. Okay, so just looking at fire spell, not fire spell. Huh. Okay. Cool. Well,
by the way, having looked at Truth Hurts, I'm assuming that Brucon is aware that something explosive has, something spectacular has just occurred on the roof. Yeah.
You have
yes, it's
something
quite
spectacular.
Loud. You all heard.
Yeah, loud and angelic. Of the gods. Malar too would be very much aware of something of that celestial kind of nature has gone on.
And it's still my voice. It's me speaking, but it sounds.
Okay, right, cool. That's helpful.
Daenerys is pretty vengeful, and so she might go after the one that is running away. But no, she's going to go for the one that Seth is bearing down on, and she's going to going down.
Why exact vengeance when I could kill steal?
Indeed, and kill steal from the rogue is also all the sweeter for it. If she succeeds, she might not. She's going to throw a firebolt. 14 misses, unfortunately.
Collaboration, guys. Collaboration.
We're working together to kill this creature rather than trying to kill steal. That seems fair. Brucon's next. And Brucon, you're just outside the inn, and you've just witnessed. Brina misty step her way up there.
Yes. So Brucon starts going. If you could cast the fly spell on me, boom, she's gone. It's like, oh, okay. And then the spectacular kaboom. Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? The earth-shattering kaboom occurs. But I feel like Brucon would still. I don't think Brucon would be like, Brina's got this. I'm going to go take the night off. And he's also going to be. So my plans keep on having to get updated. That's how chaotic this fight is. I still think, narratively and probably also more or less tactically, the thing the thing I'd landed on as my approach before, is the way to go. So what Brucon is going to do is pull out the ever-smoking bottle.
Okay.
He is going to uncork the ever-smoking bottle, and then he is going to try and throw it up onto the roof of the building.
All right. So I would say that with throwing the bottle, unless it states on the item, I would say that short range throwing it is 20, or normal range throwing it is 20 feet. Long range or disadvantage would be up to 60 feet. So what I will allow, because it's 25 feet to the roof,
okay,
or so, I will allow if you succeed on an athletics or acrobatics check, launching yourself.
Can Brucon attempt to do it on the way up?
Oh, you're climbing up. Oh, well, yes, of course you can.
Well,
yes.
Brucon definitely wants to get up there, but he also wants to get the priority number 1 is creating some cloud cover. Priority 2 is then getting up and exploiting it.
I like this. This SWAT approach, SWAT team approach. So
yeah. Clear. Breach and clear.
Building. Exactly. So
cool.
Athletics check to climb the building.
Okay. Which one do I want to spend inspiration on? This is the question before the court. I'll use inspiration on the athletics check. So, oh, that's a natural 20 and a 2. So I'm glad I used inspiration.
Yay! Natural 20. You start like almost like leaping and bounding up the building.
Yeah. So I think to the point where I think actually throwing the bottle kind of becomes unnecessary at this point. Brucon, like, bounces up the side, video game character double jump nonsense, bounces up the side of the building and pulls out the ever smoking bottle on the way up, and then throws it towards the feet of the sorcerer as he reaches the top.
Okay, throwing it to make an attack roll, please. This is being like an improvised weapon, so you don't add your proficiency bonus, so just be dex.
Yeah, that's fair. 18.
Yeah, you can plop it down at his feet, and smoke immediately starts emanating from the bottle.
Great.
Covering the roof in smoke.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's Brucon's turn.
Smoke! Alright. I'm not going to put that long because that's going to cause more problems. That's going to cause more geographical problems. Let's leave that. But there we go, smoke. I'm going to throw those away. Those are rubbish. They've seen a lot of action, but they are dead to the world now. Alright, next after Brucon is Dox back in the inn. You're aware that there is one target still available.
Where are we? Okay, so if I was to exit this room, would I have? Okay, so I'm just trying to get like angles and stuff. Okay.
If you wanted a clear shot, I'd say you have to go beyond the illusion to about there.
Yep, that's fine. That was gonna be my plan anyway. And she's just gonna go for her heavy crossbow and shoot them.
Sure. Make an attack roll. Now the kobold does still have cover because it's behind a counter and it's quite a small creature, but still it's only half cover, so make an attack roll.
So that is a dirty 20.
Oh yes, roll damage.
And that's 5 damage.
How much?
5.
5. Yep. Describe to us how you slay the sorcerer.
So as he's able to like stand up on his feet, he's almost like trying to get up and like do something again, and all of a sudden you get a bolt just goes straight through his head and collapses into the ground.
So as Neris and Seth are trying to deal with this sorcerer, suddenly out of nowhere, this lizard folk with its heavy crossbow eyeballs, it brains this sorcerer. And down he goes. The bar is now clear of threats. Nice one. Anything else you're doing with your turn? Any bonus actions?
She's just gonna say to them, "You'll take too long."
Neris just looks at Seth, looks at Malar, then looks at this lizard folk and goes, "Who's this?"
No idea.
Sorcerer's turn next. There's one sorcerer left, and he's on the roof with half the party on the roof. It's a little roof party right now, and the smoke. There's been like flashing lights. Now the smoke has dropped. Like it's proper raving right now on the roof.
It's a rave. Yeah,
it is a rave. So it's going to be difficult for this guy to see through the smoke. I think it's heavy obscurement, isn't it? So he's within melee range of Brina, who has just caused a lot of damage to him, and he's not happy about that at all. So I think he would still go with his poison spray. Have a go at Brina with a poison spray. So you need to make a con save, Brina.
Oh, because that's good. My con is not that bad, actually. Right. That is not good. That is a 4 on the die. +1, so 5.
You take 5 points of poison damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
can do this all day.
Yep.
Come at me!
Do this all day.
And the other sorcerer runs away. He's gone. So it's really focusing on the roof, but yeah, because there's no other kobolds left either. So it's actually Malar next, down below, and you've seen Brina. You healed Brina, and she immediately thanked you by Misty stepping up to the roof. Brucon jumped down, then immediately ran back up climbed back up onto the roof, springboarding his way back up. There's a lot going on outside.
But there's no guys left down here for me to deal with.
That's right. Yeah, downstairs seems clear now.
Have Malar walk over to the side of the building and try and clamber up the side.
Okay, make an athletics check, please.
You've
You've got guidance still if
9.
you need it, right?
No, I used the guidance earlier.
Oh.
So, 9.
9. It's you start climbing up and there's a little ledge where sort of like where a bay window would be below, and when you put your foot on it, it goes straight through the roof, and you're just kind of stuck to it with your foot through it. So you haven't fallen down, but you're kind of stuck currently. It's going to be like a bit of an effort to get out of there on your next turn. So yeah, you're about halfway up the roof. Okay. And well, that was just movement. So you've still got an action.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything with that.
You can make another athletics check to try and free yourself from the hole that you've just made in the roof as your action, if you'd like.
Actually, as my action, I'm gonna pray for help again. Give myself guidance.
Yep, solid.
That makes sense.
Yep, definitely. The gods helped you out of the cupboard. It might help you out of this predicament. Yep. Fair enough. All right, Leobrin, your turn.
Hello.
And it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Top of the round. It's a death save.
Oh dear.
That is one success. That is an 11.
One success. Well, as soon as you said that is 1, everyone was thinking, what? Natural 1? Dead? Oh no. Okay, 1 success. Okay, everyone can breathe again. Next, Seth is downstairs. Is there anything you want to do while you're downstairs? Now that the bar is clear of threats, so it seems.
Every bad person's dead, and all unconscious people are upstairs, and there's no easy way to get to them. So I don't think I've got anything to do. I guess I'm just going to do a general. Is everyone okay? And down here, anyone dying? Anyone need a potion? And yeah, that's it.
Neris just tilts her head to one side and says, "I need a drink." Yeah. Brina.
I think we'll do one.
You both by the bar, so you guys can help yourself. Brina, it's your turn.
Right, I'm still staring at the sorcerer.
Yes, you are. Through the smoke now. Very intense.
Oh, okay. Let's end this.
Finish
Yes, I am going to. I burned through all my second level slots, so that's going to be at.
There's even a blood splat by me.
Yeah.
I'm
very well placed.
I am going to cast Chromatic Orb at 3rd level.
He's in melee range with you, to be clear, so you would have
melee.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Just before you throw away a 3rd level spell yeah. Actually wanted to use inspiration, but I think you've used it.
I used it and then got it back, didn't I?
Oh yes, you did. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I will. Yeah, I'm still gonna do that. I'm gonna use my inspiration to make that a regular roll, a standard roll.
Big call.
That's what I'm
okay.
gonna do.
Roll an attack, please.
All right. Come on, natural 20.
Oh, there it is!
You love to see it. You just love to see it.
With a
Great
natural
timing,
20,
and
I
that's-
can confirm that you will no doubt destroy them because they only have less than 6 hit points. So
Yeah, and it's a
describe
5d8
to
on the
us-
3rd level.
Describe to us how you dispatch this last threat.
Okay. Okay. I've been killed twice. Now Leo looks dead, and Brugon was almost dead, and Ares was almost dead, and I turned her into an ape and that didn't work, and this isn't fun anymore. But goodbye now, and I'm going to lightning her ass. Yeah.
Why?
So lightning straight in her face.
So
I
in
always
the
use
middle of
lightning with chromatic orb.
So Brucon, you somersault, land on the roof, somersault, throwing the ever smoking bottle. It starts smoking up the roof as these two spellcasters are facing each other down, like staring each other down, with an unconscious Leobrin by the side. And Brina suddenly pulls out the diamond, and this bright light comes out. She says that, and zap, pow.
She's
the,
just still ranting as it goes, and even when the sorcerer's down, it's just ranting.
It's like
Brucon's
smoking
got
wreck and you're still
proficiency
talking
with-
to it.
Brucon's got proficiency with drums. I feel like when he sees what's unfolding, he pulls a couple out and starts doing kind of like, you get the sort of Crouching Tiger style dramatic drum effects going on. It's like, and he's just soundtracking this classic Wizard's Duel.
Classic Wizard's Duel. Yes, you can by all means do that, and I'm here for it. So Brina, that's your action, and that's your turn. So you then left with the smoking ruin of the last Kobold Sorcerer, and Leobrin barely struggling for life by you, but I believe that's your turn.
Yeah.
Next would be Neris, who is going to have a drink, and then it's Brucon.
So, I mean, are there still any foes left?
No, there's none left on the roof that you can see, but then obviously
Okay.
there's smoke everywhere.
Okay.
So we're still in initiative. Or...
Well, yeah, because
Only
Leo's
for-
still
only for
making guesses.
Leobrin,
Right?
That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, medicine check to help stabilize Leo. I think seems the
Sure,
obvious
unless you
play here.
have any potions.
I don't believe I do.
I do, but it's not my turn anymore.
I don't see any. I've got a blunt.
Basically, the
Are you
same.
sure you don't have a potion?
Essentially,
To be fair, Brina, you can as a free action withdraw a potion. You just wouldn't be able to use it. So if you did that, then Brucon
Sure.
could
yeah,
take
I
it from you.
might
I'll
as
hold it
well
out
make.
I'll hold it out for Brucon if he can see me.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, yeah. No, I mean, with 90 feet of movement, it is a trivial thing for Brucon to detour via Brina and force feed, do some Chinese water torture involving a potion of healing with Leobrin. So yeah, there you go.
That's an interesting observation of saving a life. Just blah blah blah. Anyway,
I mean,
Yeah.
I love it. So Brucon, you can do the honors then of rolling the HP as you save Leobrin.
2d4 for a potion of healing, yeah, for a basic one.
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
2d4 plus 2, that gives us 9 health. Leo is immediately back up to 75%.
Yay! With that, Leobrin, you sent coughing and spluttering back into existence. For a while, you felt like you were on the edge of, on the edge of one plane from a different plane to where you were residing. Felt like perhaps you were returning home to, or what you would class as your second home, I guess, in the Feywild. You visited it quite a lot. It's not your first home, but for a moment you thought you might be returning there. But you were brought screaming back into the world. Eyes bleary, smoke everywhere, Brucon standing over you, pouring something into your mouth, and Brina standing alongside, huffing and puffing and looking quite shocked, shall we say. Shell-shocked. But you're back.
I don't think I got them. I guess that was you.
It was a it was a group effort. To be honest, it was mostly Lady Brina, but yeah, it was a group effort. You were anyway. You're fine now.
Yes, I feel almost completely healed. Thank you. That must be a powerful draft there.
I'm sorry I wasn't in time.
Side note, Jack, as part of this, Brucon is stoppering the ever-smoking bottle and stowing it in his kit.
Good point.
I mean, you did get here in time. I'm alive. That's the...
Yeah, but you went down.
I do that all the time. It's fine.
Me too. I did twice just now.
It's weird in combat. It's dangerous. That's the life of an adventurer.
Yay.
Leobrin, I'm giving you inspiration. That's very on point for Leo. That's so in character. Yeah.
Don't worry. Everyone's no, even the people who actually died are still alive. It's perfectly fine.
You're right.
Who actually died?
Neris.
I mean, apart from... Oh, yes. Yeah. I thought... Yes. Anyway. Shall we get off this rooftop?
Yes, please.
There was that whole evil ritual thing we did, remember?
I do remember, yes. If you recall, I'm the one who drove the knife into
yes.
their own heart.
Yes. I was just... I felt that would have left more of a mark on you than it's...
Brina's wide-eyed at this point. She had not heard this before.
Brucon answers by waving a hand, pulling out a hip flask and taking a glug, and then replacing the hip flask, walking over to the edge of the building and stepping off it again.
Just a little bit of summoning dark gods between friends. I'm sure it's fine.
Yep.
Brucon steps off the roof again, so leaving Leo and Brina to scratch their heads and go, how do we get off the roof? This was the problem.
Brina's got fly.
I got fly. I'm very tapped, though. Let me see how many slots I have.
Could you stab me lightly at the edge of the building?
What?
Just a little, just like if you got like a dagger or something small.
I have a small knife.
Well, I've got a dagger. It's fine. Leo goes to the edge of the building. I'm gonna stab myself in the hand.
What?
Are you just trying to like?
He's trying to deal damage so he can do his reaction.
Escape down the building.
Right.
Oh, I see. Go on then, make an attack. I mean, I'll assume it hits because you're stabbing yourself, so just roll the damage.
This is like that discussion the other day I saw online about someone who had the Warcaster feat and so could cast spells as an attack of opportunity, and they use that to heal someone high-fiving them on the way by. Use it to cast.
I love it.
Cure wounds as a cantrip. As an opportunity attack. Sorry.
I take 4 damage and bamf downstairs.
I have literally just one spell slot left to fly, so I'm going to use that and get downstairs.
Okay, so as the rest of you via various means of transportation end up reconvening in the bar. Yeah, yes, Malar?
As they all dismount the roof, I'd imagine that Malar finally reaches the roof and climbs up and nobody's there anymore.
I forgot. And with Malar looking forlorn on the roof, overlooking the misty green sector, with the whole area a lot quieter than it was a lot quieter than it was a minute ago. That's where we're going to leave things for tonight. We'll pick up things here next week at 7 p.m. Here on the channel for session 85. Meaning, once that's done, there'll be another campaign diary from me previously in the Manylands following that. So keep your eyes out for that. But anyway, join us next week, 7 p.m. here on Twitch, guys. Thank you so much all for coming. It's great to see so many of you today. I hope that we can have as many next time, if not maybe more. That'll be fantastic if we've got a full house next week. We shall see. But until then, whatever you're doing, take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Adios. Bye.